Okay, and boom. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Seeds of Chaos.
Seeds of Chaos.
Seeds of Chaos. See, I'm so used to just being. God damn it! I messed it up multiple times now. Anyways, welcome to tonight's episode of Seeds of Chaos. I'm your host, Shocked Dalek, and tonight we have one player missing temporarily ? Because his power went up, then his back, and then he said he was going to join, and then he didn't, so God knows what's going on, but we'll see how that goes. But other than that, we have everyone else, ignoring the fact that my camera is frozen, of course. And, Paul, take it away.
Hello, I am Paul Stone. I am your DM today, and I'm super psyched to be playing Seeds of Chaos. Alright. Let's go down the line. Who's on? See, I can't see stream. So let's go. Amanda, say your name, character, who you are.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Flora. She is a blade singing wizard.
And I am. Sorry, I was like, I didn't know if you were done. Alright, so I'm Cameron, and I play Afialine, Water Genasi Druid, and that's it for me. And Havel is not here right now, so I guess I'll pass on over to Kenneth.
Alright. I'm Paul. I play Kenneth Usher, a very noble, if a bit naive, paladin who always does the right thing immediately without thinking about it. We have fun.
Hi, I'm Blue. I play Aza. I'm the obnoxious voice of the party. And also, I like to steal things. And I don't like water.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we actually left off with me freaking out. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. Havel, played by Matt, or Blue Demon's not here. He will be here shortly, like Blue said. So, last time, we found our adventurers, half of our adventurers coming back from the Forlorn Hills, Havel coming back from a catatonic state as Aza is there with him. About 1 to 2 days later, the team is reunited, where where they find that the city is full of water. They fought a ferocious creature that looked like a troll with one eye and huge teeth, and then they fought a maiden in the water.
That's an
to
understatement.
only find out that she's basically think of the girl from The Grudge, or no, Ring, The Ring. And they fought that, and after that, it's kind of everyone panicking, especially Aza. And that's kind of where we left it off. They looted the bodies, and now they're standing in the middle of the streets of Succumber. I believe you guys are at the temple still, so
Yes.
let me take you to, let me just check the temple, make sure you got your tokens. Okay. Take you to the temple. They were about to, I believe, before the fight, Effie was about to cast a ritual spell of water breathing. So now that combat's over, you guys are able to do that.
Well, no, it wasn't combat that interrupted it. It was done without them there. I was stuck fighting it.
Oh, right.
No, the thing that interrupted was the door. Them asking to fix the door.
Oh, yes, and then the fighting ensued.
And then half the party was like, we're ignoring you. And then I was like, we'll fix it.
Alright, I think I have you guys. Yep, so ankle and thigh deep water surrounds you. You hear screaming in the background, cries of names, just you can hear people screaming, Grinda, where are you? Help!
Very in contrast with the holy music.
The water is, I don't know, is somewhat calm. But there is some kind of at random times there will be ripples in just random areas. It's kind of odd.
So you said it's only ankle high though? I thought it was high.
No. Thigh high for you guys, ankle high for Havel.
Gotcha. Alright.
That makes sense.
So if Havel's got the door, maybe we should. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Effie.
Well, did we finish the ritual or not? I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a good point. We can restart it. Do we all have to be holding hands? Can we just touch each other? Can we go and touch Havel while he's holding the door?
But I don't understand. How is holding the door fixing it?
Havel doesn't need water breathing anyway.
That's true. Alright.
Havel, dear, you hold it, and then Aza goes into command mode, and she's like telling everyone around, like the random people what to do. Like to the priest, it's like, do you have any tools and like whatever to try and get people to get it all done.
Havel, hold door.
Oh, Havel!
Hi!
Hey, Havel.
Hello.
Do you have like a screwdriver or something, maybe, so we can get this door done so that they stop pestering us about leaving?
I'm on VC if anyone wants to add me to the call.
Yay!
I do.
And once again, I apologize for my lateness. I had power problems.
You were mere sentences late.
Yeah,
No.
we just explained what happened last time, and you guys are just standing out in the water.
Alright, do
Havel.
any of our characters know how to fix the door? If not, an NPC needs to do it or we need to leave. Like,
Havel,
That's
hold
what I
door.
was doing. I was telling the NPCs to like get their shit or whatever. It's a temple. Don't you have any
Delk-
tools for your maintenance or something?
Delg turns and walks up to the door and holds it and asks, "Hey, big guy, hold the door."
Havel, hold door.
And he he kind of goes underneath the water and then comes back up and puts the nail into the hinge and then swims back and it says, "Push on door hard."
Havel, push door. And I will do exactly as I am told. I will
All right.
shove the door into the door frame.
All right, so you, with enough weight from the water, to pushing it shut and making it close, you close it. But you hear a voice on the other side, a sweet and sweet voice say, "There's still water coming through. A little bit." Thank you. May Lathander bless you.
Reason.
I like how she just like is like, "Oh, never mind," when no one answers.
Yeah. Kanzo says, let's deal with this problem. Let's deal with this problem at the source. Then we'll worry about, and then hopefully that'll fix everything for everyone.
So, I guess, Effie, you wanna try that spell thing again? So we
Oh,
don't
yes.
die? That'd be nice to not
Yes, well-
drown.
Just for the comfort, so we do not have to worry about anyone being submerged under the waters. I basically bring those that are interested. Hovel doesn't have to do it. I would kind of offer him into the circle anyway.
Hopple buddy, do you wanna hold my hand just because?
All will like holding hands.
So we gather into a circle for a bit. It's probably like the calmest. I mean, you guys are free to like kind of talk or whatever. Like I kind of like mumbling some druidic words, and it's probably the closest we've been together, just all as a group, just standing in one place for one period of time for a while. So we stand there for the 10 minutes. What were you saying? Sorry, Paul.
I'm saying that's actually like really true if you think about how much time we've actually spent with each other.
And how much of that time was just arguing, too?
So at the end of the ritual, a bubbling blue, like clear, like magical, like spectral, like color
Bubble.
shoots up from the comes up from the ground in between our circle, and then like splashes over us, and then you feel imbued with a magical breathing of underwater.
Woo!
We're basically mermaids.
So you're able to breathe underwater for 24 hours.
Sure.
Cool.
Yep.
I will not
Okay.
breathe.
Very nice.
So
Alright.
now that that's taken care of, I know I'm mildly disgusted, but are we going to go to the disturbance in the water that I detected days ago?
Wait,
It
who's
seems
that
that
man
now
that...
it has become even more relevant.
Wait, who's that man that was with everybody?
Oh, Delg? Well, he seems to be more useful
Oh!
as a door repairman than a...
Yeah, that's
Hey,
still he's our
I
friend.
heard that. And he kind of like paddles his little dwarf body. He's like swimming, basically.
Well,
He like puts his axe up to you and says, "Hey, that's disrespectful. I'm more than just handling doors." And he like swims.
So what do you
over-
do, sir?
Where is he?
Do you fight? Do you want to come fight with us? There's probably gonna be
does
a
he
fight.
well,
I never turned down a fight. I would love to come and fight.
we
Point
don't
the
even
way.
know there is a fight. Yes, we don't even...
True, but we don't
As soon
know
as he hears fight, his eyes like gloss over. He's just like, oh,
guys- Do we have to take him? We hired him. His job is done. I think we should be off on our own now.
That doesn't mean you
Well,
can't
I'm just
volunteer to
saying.
help us.
Yeah, and if there is a fight, the more people in the fight, the better off we'll be.
He could be.
Hey,
I kind of
last
whisper. I was like, he could be a mage.
He has started 2 out of our 3 last fights we've been in.
And we won all of them.
Last time he helped, I almost died.
Oh, really?
That is a point.
Did
Yeah.
you? Did you? Okay, Del. Never mind. You're out.
ah,
Unless you are.
Alex.
Unless you're capable of controlling yourself, you're out.
All right,
Yeah.
he just swims.
And I
back
start.
over.
I start messaging Griff. Griff.
Griff. Where's Griff? Oh, hold on. I have him on the wrong layer. All right, he's.
Oh,
Oh, you put him on the roof, didn't you?
Griff!
Yeah,
I'm just
he is on the
messaging him
roof.
in the roof, and I'm just like Griff,
he-
Griff, and it's totally message in his brain because that's my new favorite thing now.
He's just like, yes, ma'am.
Are you coming with us? Come on, get down from there.
How am I
Well-
supposed to get down from here?
Well,
He
it's
does not
water,
have
right?
the water breathing.
Can you spend 10 minutes on Griff?
If you so desire him to come with us.
I like Griff.
Alright,
Yes.
I'm not sure he'll have that much to
He helped last time, didn't he? He got Pavel out. I think he's a hero now.
You see Griff.
Cause
Hold
it
on,
was
hold
you.
on.
It was Effie and Griff, right?
Sorry, say that again.
Okay. Anyways, no, I think Griff could be useful. If he actually listens to me this time, though.
Oh, okay then. Well, so is Griff still on the roof, or where is he?
Griff. Well, he is on the roof. You can see him. He's like peeking over. He's right here.
Jump
Sorry,
onto
I had to get
Havel.
it.
Let Havel catch you.
I'm gonna hold out my arms like I'm ready to catch him.
Oh my gosh.
Leap of
Okay.
faith, Griff. Leap of faith.
I'm gonna roll a
Or
acrobatics
you could jump
check.
into a pool of water.
A pool of but it's not that deep. Havel, are you gonna walk over and grab him?
Yep.
Or have him? All right.
I'll
Are you
walk
grabbing
over
him, or are you
and-
gonna have him catch him? Okay, so I need to roll.
Can I wait? Can I reach the roof? Can I reach it?
Barely. It's tall. It was tall enough for you to. You're 8 feet tall, and it was like
10.
15. Yeah, 10 to 15. It's high. In this part, it's 10, but over here, in the middle, it's 15. Oh shit.
Okay. So, if 10 foot tall is if Griff is standing somewhere where it's 10 feet tall, then yeah, I could easily reach up and grab him. 'Cause it's
Okay,
right
he tries to jump. Give me a dexterous. What is that?
Dex.
Athletics.
Uh,
Give me a. Yeah, give me an athletics check to see if you catch him, because he slips. He does like the crappy.
Oh
Okay, so
damn!
you see him like jump, but slip right before and start to like fall, and you're just like, and you catch him perfectly in your palms.
I
Griff,
give a little applause. Good job, Havel.
I will walk Griff over and put him down.
All right, where are you putting him down? Here.
I will put him down. Yep, right there.
All right.
Also, I need to ask: does my strength go back up to its regular score? Because the witch lady lowered it by some margin.
That
I
is a good
remember.
question. Hold on.
Yeah, she lowered it by 4.
I take Griff into a hugging embrace and hold him for 10 minutes, casting water breathing on him.
He's like kind of freaked out, and he's like struggling. He's like, "Oh, get off me!"
And I'm talking to him like Griff.
Yes,
Griff,
yes.
let her do her thing. Griff, stop
All right.
struggling.
Laura's
Fine.
gonna like whisper in Effie's ear, "Consent is important, dear."
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
And then the entire 10 minutes, I'm like lecturing Griff, giving him instructions like, you're coming with us, we need you to help. This time, if I tell you to do something, you listen. Don't listen to other people in the party over me, because that's gonna cause problems, and we have mixed signals, and we don't know who's doing what. Just stick to the original instructions.
All right.
Basically
He's just-
lecturing him about how he
At the
shouldn't
end
have
of the 10
followed
minutes-
Effie into the shop that one time. That one time, Griff. That one time, damn it.
So after the 10 minutes, I pull him away from me and I just look at him, and then like there's like an ocean of blue in my eyes, and it rushes out of my face onto him.
That's not creepy.
All right. He kind of stumbles back, and okay, don't know what that was for, but
You won't
where
drown
to,
now.
miss? Oh,
You can
great.
breathe.
I imagine Griff
Well, it's
just
not
like
doing
looking
anything
down
for
and
my loot, and he kind of like pulls out his instrument, and it's like waterlogged.
oh, Well, I'm sure it'll dry out when we fix the problem. Let's go!
Havel, your question about your strength going up, trying to remember if it's a long rest or a greater restoration that brings strength back up.
Well, then
It
either
doesn't
way,
say
it's
The
what it
not
ability
up.
score.
It doesn't say. It just says the drowned maiden can kiss one target that
Yeah, I
it
know,
has
but
grappled.
basically it's like putting your ability score down, and usually with that, I think it takes like.
If you compare, you just have to decide. Some things are one thing and some things are the other. You just gotta make a decision.
I know. With a long rest, you'll be able to get your strength back with a long rest
Okay.
because it doesn't say.
But he hasn't
All right.
had a long rest, has he?
No.
Nope.
Alright,
Alright,
I'm gonna need
so
to
where
go
you
real
guys
quick
going?
and mess with the cable because it's not back yet.
Okay. So what's the plan? Bam.
Effie, I think you should lead the way.
I was gonna say, Effie's the water person.
Yeah. I kind of remember where I talked to that plant, and then it told me, and I got signals of issues of maybe a source down by the river. We didn't go there. We ended up going back to town, so we should go to that river point now.
Sounds good to
Okay.
me.
Give
Whatever
me
check I need to make, and I will make.
survival check, please.
Just Effie or everyone?
Effie.
I'm keeping an eye out, by the way, for more crazy shit that's gonna hurt me. Like little girls floating above the water.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Oh, nice. Yeah. You remembered that. It was south of town, kind of southeast, near the river. That you talked to the plant, and the plant told you that it was further southeast. So,
I
let
got an 8.
me-
I think everything is safe, apparently.
You failed to notice the
Everything is safe.
This is fine. As the house, instead of the burning house meme, it's like flooding meme. This is fine.
Everything. It's all good. All right. Let me just.
Does anyone by chance have a ring of water walking? That'd be useful right now.
Yeah. It is quite slow while you guys are walking south down this way. I believe.
Well,
right.
if we're going that slow, but if the water is really impeding us, I can cast another ritual and give us all water walking.
Really?
Yes, I can do
Go
that.
ahead.
Let's do it.
Wait. When you cast rituals, I'm just trying to
It
remember.
doesn't
They don't
take a
cancel out
spell
each
slot.
other.
Oh, right.
Is it
'cause-
concentration? If it's not
Yeah,
concentration,
No, it's just a ritual. It's
Oh,
nothing concentration. It's
Well,
just a
then-
spell you can cast after 10 minutes.
go ahead.
Up to 10 people also. Same thing. 1 hour is this, though, duration. Which
Okay.
I feel like should be enough time for us to get where we're going.
Just throw that on the screen for me. 'Cause,
throw it up, throw it
okay.
up. I don't know why I started turning it into a chant. I guess because it's a ritual.
Oh, nice.
So-
All right. So, if you're
I
pulled down,
basically
nice.
start stomping in the water for 10 minutes, and you guys notice after the 10 minutes of stomping, every time I stomp, I get slightly higher up in the water until we're all like on top of the water.
Oh yeah, scribbling notes.
Also, it says the material component is a piece of cork, and I definitely read that wrong.
Oh jeez.
I was like, what the
Cool.
fuck?
So yeah. Wow, water walk. I just realized water walk is a spell that you also, if you need it to save your life, you cast it and it pops you up like a cork to the top of the water. That's cool.
Oh!
Yeah, I like that. That little bit. I saw that. All right. So, as you're stomping for
Now we
a
can run
good
on
10
water.
minutes, and after he stopped, after she stops, you guys just start to float to the top, and it is really kind of odd and fascinating, especially for you, Hovel, because you've always sank in any kind of land that you were in, water, dirt. Oh, is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
I don't know if you can hear us.
Okay. So now you guys are able to walk on water.
Well, I'm riding Hobble, but same diff.
Asa, you just see and hear screaming people in the background, running around town, kind of in chaos. Some people are falling over and drowning as you guys make your way south, downtown.
I've been making my way back to you, babe.
So
Wait a minute.
you guys
they're just like running around and just drowning, like just like sploosh.
you guys are on the map up in the center.
No, I don't think they're actually drowning. I think they're searching for missing people.
That makes
Yeah, it's a.
They're not screaming because they're
combination of-
drowning, I don't think.
Some are.
Oh.
Some people are. Just running and searching for people.
What kind of
Some of those
paladin are you, Kenneth? Letting everyone
are they-
drown.
What are these children or short people that are drowning?
It's a range of adults to kids and other things.
Well, Kenneth
deep
with
is the
his
water?
water walking skills will go around grabbing people and throwing them onto the roof.
Just throw them on the roof.
To
What could go wrong there?
you, Hovel, it was only ankle deep, but to the medium-sized characters, it was thigh high.
Wait a minute.
How big are his ankles? Gee.
Wait. Hold on, man.
Probably like if
so
you guys
Hovel's
are all like
strength is 18
size-
now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hobble-
yeah.
I
His
can
kiss
finally beat him in an
background
arm
made-
wrestling competition.
I got kissed
wow.
Yeah,
background.
we should have we should have a peasant tossing competition and like pull all the people out of the water and throw them on roofs as we run throughout the city.
Well, so long as none of them are dwarves, sure.
I'm probably like knee deep in water if y'all are thigh deep.
Well, no, now you're on top of the water because I cast water walk.
Oh, you didn't need to do that.
Oh, yes. And it is very odd for you, Hovel. It's the most interesting thing that's happened to you while you're have been with this party.
Oh my god, we can make a monkey chain up Hobble and just to have all the peasants that we pass climb up.
Okay, as you guys are walking,
What the monkey?
everyone give me perception checks, except for Blue, because you
Because
already
I
did.
failed miserably.
Yeah. With an
What's
8,
the
I got
the
it
other
at
8.
rolling 2-2.
What's a monkey?
Perception, my best skill.
Okay.
Perception checks always betray the party.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the same in all games, I swear.
Well, what does
Okay.
it say about you when you're just as perceptive as Hovel,
Yeah.
or less perceptive?
All right. So, further down the street in this alleyway,
Pretty
down
woman
here,
walking down the street.
can you see the ping?
Yep.
Yes, I can see it.
You see the water start to bubble and
Oh,
move
God.
and ripple. And you just see like a blue, shiny skin kind of come up underneath the water and then just move to over here. And then over here.
So does everyone but me see that?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, if you don't see it, I don't see it either.
Oh,
I'm,
because
too-
Paul
I'm too
rolled a
busy.
6.
I'm too busy rescuing people and shooting 3-pointers.
I'm too busy freaking out. Let's be real.
So I am in front leading, and I kind of slow, but because I know Kenneth is helping people out, I slow down and kind of like signal to the person that's in the water in front of me, like, "Come here, be careful!" Like, as I kind of slowly approach the person. What is this person doing? Or they need help? Or they look?
He is kind of just standing there in shock, kind of just mumbling to himself, facing
I-
you.
I just
And-
start
I'm like,
walking,
"Come here, come here."
picking people up out of the water.
Okay.
I kind of like put my
Um,
hand behind myself, like to the group, like there's something. But I'm
As you
still
say that-
moving forward. But yeah.
And as you're moving forward, like in between your sentence, you just see him go under the water.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Everyone, roll me initiative.
7.
Uh,
I imagine Hovel's been carrying Aza this whole time.
Yes. I
Okay.
definitely clarified that too.
Okay, just making sure.
A 7.
Oh my god, I got a natural 1! I have a +5 and I got a 1.
Oh, damn.
You don't have any
Alright.
advantage or anything.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I have extra, but it's a plus. It's not. I don't think it's advantage. Hold on.
I'm
Keep
just
No,
making that
going. Keep going.
Yeah, you could. Okay, so,
I'm last. I'll be
Uh,
back in just a minute. I'm gonna grab my book.
okay. Effie, do you want to go ahead of the monster, or do you want the monster to go ahead of you?
What?
I'm assuming you probably
roll
want
the
to
same
go
initiative as the monster.
first. Yeah.
Well, who has the higher decks?
Hold on. What's your dex? Probably you.
14.
Yeah, you can go first. Alright, so Flora, you're up, and Effie, you're on deck.
Okay.
So Flora sees the guy go under and just sort of like goes,
Like right here.
I don't know what to do. Effie, I've never fought something underwater before. How do you hit something underwater?
You
And
can't anyways. You're stuck on the surface. We're all stuck on the surface.
well, yeah, but I guess well, that's I guess she'll cast mage armor on herself.
Okay.
Just to be ready, because I don't think she had that up earlier. And then so that's one action. And then as her bonus action, she'll summon her Shadow Blade.
Okay. Alright, so
That's
you're
a
a
waste
Shadow
of a
Blade.
nat 20.
Sorry?
Yeah, that
That's a
sucks.
such a waste of a nat 20.
But
Oh,
you
bloody
do
hell.
summon it, I know. So your next bonus action is to actually use it, correct?
Huh? No.
It's a bonus action to summon. It's a
Oh, summon, bonus action. Right.
Oh,
I had that
also just-
backwards.
Letting you guys know, at any time, you don't have to be a willing creature for my water walk to affect you. So anytime your character can just dispel it on themselves and go underwater. Just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Oh,
it grants
cool.
the ability. Doesn't
Good
mean
to
you have
know.
to use it.
It's a willing creature, so if you become unwilling, it stops affecting you.
well, the novel probably was walking on the water for like a good 10 seconds before he forgot that he could do it, and then sank.
Oh my
Alright, is that
god.
it for
Well,
Flora?
Hubble becomes unwilling by accident.
Exactly.
Is that it for Flora?
Yes.
Alright, so Effie, you're up.
So I can't see anything, right?
You can see ripples. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. You can see ripples in this area over here. Kind of coming in this direction.
Okay. I would like to do some type of nature arcana check or something to figure out what it is or what this is.
Okay, give me a nature check with disadvantage solely because you. Hold on. What was your perception check? No, just roll it normally. Just roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, I was right. I just have.
Ooh,
It
nice.
says I add my charisma modifier to my initiative roll, so that's not advantage.
Oh. Right.
And my charisma's shit, so
Uh,
it doesn't do much anyway.
Okay, so you saw what looked to be blue scales, and it didn't look like a fish of any sort, but more like hard scales, almost like a dragon.
Great.
You possibly think that it's some kind of aquatic dragon.
This is gonna
Can
suck.
you share that info?
Do I still have movement or whatever, or
Yeah.
just all that stuff?
Yeah, movement and bonus action.
I'm going
interaction.
to. I know it isn't really deep, but I'm going to kind of like dive forward under the water
Okay.
and
Alright.
yell out.
You see it.
The fuck is that thing?
Jesus
huge.
Christ.
All right, so I yell out. I don't know why you're here. Also, I can speak Aquan, so I'm speaking in like primordial, like water language.
Yeah, you're speaking the water dialect of Primordial.
Yeah, Aquan. So I say, I don't know why
Okay.
you're here, but please, this village has been affected enough. I understand nature must have its laws, but please. And that's it.
You break those laws by being here. This is land territory.
Okay. It doesn't respond to you. It's snarling at you. It's like ripping up this dead body, and you're just seeing blood. Kind of.
Does it seem
just,
to
like, come up.
unregister my words at all?
No, but it looks at you. It stops and then looks at you.
Uh-oh.
And is that it for you?
I don't think I have a thingy that I want to do, really.
Alright, so it will release the dead corpse and swim to you, or, turn to you. It's right there. Alright.
So
A
I'm not really.
13.
I'm more like. I guess I'm technically crouching underwater, considering that it's not like super deep, or what?
Yeah, you're kind of. I mean, you have like that much to the surface from your back, so yeah, you are kind of just like hunched over in the water. Does that 13 hit you?
No,
It
I have a
tries to bite at
14.
you? Okay. That does hit, and holy crap, 2 nat 20s. Holy shit! I had two
Okay.
29s. Wow. Alright,
It's
so
gonna be one
that's.
of those nights.
Yeah, so that's
I mean, I'm not
22,
angry. This is the first time I've really taken
30,
damage in the whole
wait.
campaign.
30, 39.
Oh, so this is
39
karma
points
catching up
of
with you.
damage, yeah.
39.
So-
All right.
It snaps at you and misses, and then just claws you with its paws, and then like stands up. So now everyone that's back here can see this dragon, this sea dragon, like pop up and just.
All right. I'm at
Alright.
17, and I'm definitely bloodied, obviously.
Kenneth, you're up, and actually, you both have 7. So who wants to go first, Kenneth or Havel?
My dex is +0 because I have an 11.
Yeah, I've got
Kenneth?
I have a 16 dex.
Okay, so Kenneth, you're up, and then Havel, you're on deck.
Yeah, stabby, stabby.
All right, you run up and stabby McStab.
I do one thing, but I do it so well.
Wait, you have a longsword. You're doing slashing damage, not piercing damage. You're slashy. If you had a rapier, it'd be
Yeah.
stabby.
That misses. And that one hits.
All right, so
Shwa, shwa.
okay, so that's
All right.
10 points, and then I am going to burn one of my second level spell slots to Divine Smite it
Okay.
for an extra 3d8 damage. 3d8 radiant damage. So 21 more damage on top of that.
Nice.
Also, I'm going to take my bonus action, and I am going to cast Sanctuary on.
Okay. So who are you warning against the attack?
I'm warding Effie.
Effie. Okay. All right, Effie. Let me just. Yeah. You slice and dice, and you cut through its thick hide, and you see blood. Not a lot, but a good amount.
We're making sushi tonight, boys.
Havel, you're up, and then Asa, you're on deck.
Hovel splash.
Okay. Havel splash.
All right, I will charge.
Wait,
charge
wait.
this creature.
Wait. Asa, you're still on.
I'm on his shoulders, like piggybacking.
Okay, so
He's very much.
you're gonna
That big?
only be able to do one smash attack.
Yeah. I did notice this also when Paul made the creature
Well-
appear. I should be one size category smaller. Paul, I should be a 2x2, not a 3x3.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
There we go.
There we go. That makes much more sense. Okay. All right.
All
So I
right.
charge
so,
up, and I will
Okay.
attempt to smash it back into the.
Smashy smash. Yeah, that hits.
All right.
As you raise your arm and bam, right on its head. Ooh, nice.
Hovel,
15.
Hovel splash. And then I hit it
I
again.
see what you did there. Thought you might-
Yep, that hits as well.
All right. And now this applies to it. So if it attacks anyone that isn't me, it has disadvantage.
Okay. All right, nice.
And if it actually does successfully attack somebody that isn't me, I get to punch it.
Okay.
So yeah, come at me, bro.
Okay. Asa, you're up, and then Flora, you're on deck.
I have a question.
Yep.
How long has it been between casting 3 rituals and them finding us and us fixing the door and all that?
About 30 to almost 40 minutes ago. If each ritual takes 10 minutes, and then fooling around and talking and dealing with the door, it's about 40 minutes.
Damn it. Okay.
Why?
Cause my dagger recharges in an hour.
Oh yeah.
See, this is why
So-
Waysome
Well,
secretly didn't
technically,
want
wasn't
to
your
run
guys'
us.
fight before we got there? Just
Yes, it was,
that's
but
true.
I don't know if that's why I was asking, because I don't know how long it took you to find us.
Yeah. I'll say it's been about an hour since you've through McDagger.
Okay, so can I see it enough to actually be worth like targeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. It's fully visible. Its head is up.
All
It's
right,
got like part of its shoulders kind of like
all right,
going.
all right. This is my one shot, y'all.
You get one shot, dude.
One shot.
Don't throw away your shot.
Uh,
I'm gonna cry.
12? No, that does not hit. Your dagger, all the 5 daggers just go right into the water.
I just threw my fancy ass dagger for no reason.
And it is in the water.
Okay.
But the water is still. Alright, anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna jump down hesitantly.
Okay.
Even though I really don't want to get in the water, I will jump down to try and find my dagger.
Okay, give me Give me an acrobatics check, solely because you're jumping into what's like cement water. You know, you can walk on water, so it's like jumping into cement. Okay, you easily do like
It's like jumping onto the ground.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I
So
got
you,
a
like-
14, and I'd like to make it in RP as I'm pro at jumping off a hovel at this
oh,
point.
you front flip off Havel, right? And you like almost superhero land and then stand up.
Poof.
So that's half of your movement to land here, or wherever you're wanting to move.
And I'm gonna scramble around in the water trying to look for my dagger.
All right, it is somewhere in this direction.
Okay.
So keep in mind you just did half your speed.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember what your speed was.
Jesus Christ, why am I fucking going closer? I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm looking for my dagger.
Mm-hmm.
My speed is 35, so I have
Right.
between 15 and 20, and I've just moved 15.
Okay. You kind of.
I'm
How are
scrambling
you looking?
around. I'm like, cause it's not like murky water, right?
No, not really.
So I'm
Some of it- well,
looking. I'm,
over here it is. There's a lot of blood coming up from this area,
well, I'm probably
so it
gonna
is
be
actually
looking.
murky.
I'm probably gonna be looking closer to the front of it than the back of it, since I threw my dagger in front of it. You know, like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. You do not.
I'm
find
looking
it
for
as
my
it-
dagger. Is my point.
Right. You don't find it at the moment.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Flora, you're up, and Effie, you're on deck.
Oh, I think you have the grid a little messed up. Each square is 2.5 feet.
Oh,
Instead of
hold on.
5.
Sorry. Yeah. I need to change that.
Oh, I guess don't use the
There we go.
measure.
Yeah, I was checking the
No, I got
the
it.
movement, and like according to the grid that when you had it set up, it was like he's only
Yeah.
10 feet.
It's because this map is so big. I had to put the grid at 0.5 instead of 1, and then I have to change the amount of feet. So instead of 5, I have to change it to 10. So that way each square is 5 now. Okay,
That makes
so
sense.
Flora, you're up, and then
Okay.
Effie, you're on deck.
Oh shit. Hey, is it? I'm assuming it's daytime.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just double check that.
But we need the blood splatter back.
Yes, it is morning.
Okay, cool. Oh, hey, thanks for that measurement. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed to know. Oh no, wait, I can't move 40 feet if it's got 2 diagonals in it. Shit. That's not gonna work.
The
Okay.
struggle is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm 5. No matter how I slice it, I'm 5 feet. God damn it, Cat! I will kick you out of this room. Sorry, Sherlock was just.
That's fine. No worries.
No matter how I slice it, I end up being 5 feet away from where I need to be, even if I use my blades.
Right.
Sucks. So maybe for now I'll just cast a spell.
Okay.
I'll do that next time. Alright, so I'm going to use, not Misty Step. Wait, is that the one that's, hold on, sorry, I gotta check.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
could, what is it, 60 feet, I think, with Misty Step, you could come right behind it.
No, it's still 30. Do I have one that does 60? I don't think so. I think Thunderstep.
You can move forward, then Misty Step.
Yeah, that's
Misty,
true.
Misty Step is 30. Thunder Step, I think.
Oh, is it 30? Oh.
Yeah,
It's 30,
Misty Step
but-
is 30.
I don't like it. It's 60.
But
Okay.
it- But it's instant and it's silent, whereas Thunder Step is 90 feet, it deals damage, and it's loud as balls.
Yeah, but it only deals damage from where I left.
Isn't Misty
Yeah.
a bonus also?
And
Bonus
Misty, yeah,
action?
Misty is a bonus action, whereas Thunder Step is an action.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
that
if you-
it's a bonus action too. But anyway, so I'm going
If
to
you... Okay.
and I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. And that's my bonus action. So then for my action itself, I'm going to use, let me make sure that this works the way I think it does. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
Boop.
Witch bolt. Okay.
All right. So
Is that
I
a
make a ranged spell attack.
yes?
that
It
hit?
is.
So I
Yes, it does.
Sweet. I make an arc of lightning between me and it. It
I
takes
love this
1d12
spell.
lightning damage, so let's cast you at. Wait.
I friggin' love this spell because once you hit the first time, you can just instant damage.
Yeah.
Your lightning bolt like zigs past Kenneth here. He's like, "Wah!"
What high were you doing at high level?
Yeah, 3rd level.
Ooh, for
Oh,
18
wow,
damage.
okay.
Yeah, so it does 18 damage, lightning damage.
Lightning
I'm
damage!
hoping it's weak to, considering it's water.
Hopefully
It,
it doesn't get conducted by the water.
Uh-oh.
No, that's not how D&D works. It's not the real world.
I know, but that's still funny.
It would have worked like that in my world.
It just kind of and it looks like it's in pain as it kind of slashes back and forth in the water. All right, is that it for you?
Sushi? Yeah, that's
All right,
All right, Effie, you're up.
Who brought the Pokeball so we can catch
Right.
this?
Fairy fire.
All right.
Wait, actually, technically, I'm gonna move. Technically, I'm moving away first. Then I'm gonna cast it.
Okay.
So attack of opportunity.
Yes,
Yeah.
it will.
But first, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw to see if it can get through my sanctuary.
Oh yeah, sanctuary.
And then if it goes through that, then it'll have disadvantage because of.
Hold on.
Because
Does
of
sanctuary? Do I have to move to be out of your sanctuary?
No,
you have to
I
make a-
warded Effie with it. This
Yeah,
is
it's
something that's on Effie.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So if,
So-
if you try to attack Effie, you have to make a Wisdom save, or you have to attack something else. Otherwise, if you successfully make the Wisdom save and you can attack Effie, you have to make that attack at disadvantage because of me.
Yeah, no. It just,
So you either
I
have
rolled a
to. You
one.
can't attack.
yeah.
So you can't attack somebody
It
else,
just
right?
doesn't see. It just
Yeah,
doesn't
it-
see the
now-
Effie as a threat.
Yeah, now it has to attack someone else.
No,
But
it can't.
because it's for an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I need to make
So
a
sanctuary is broken now because I'm casting a spell at it.
Yep,
No, that's only if you take
What's-
a hostile action.
Yeah,
Are
casting a
you
spell.
fucking.
Yeah.
Did you see what I just did?
Got
So,
it. Six?
what color would you like to? I rolled a 6
You rolled.
for the dexterity saving throw for the fairy fire. So, what color would you like
It
to?
is a bright. It is a bright orange,
Okay, let me see.
neon orange.
Oh shit.
Is that actually how the spell is worded? If the warded attacks or casts a spell at the enemy, the effect
Whoops.
ends? I thought you had to deal
Yeah.
damage.
No,
only
if you
first
cast a
level.
spell
No.
at it.
Yeah, it has to do the saving throw, and if it fails, then it is illuminated.
If the warding creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it now has a orange. I'm sorry for the coloring, but I don't. That's all I have.
It doesn't matter as long as everyone knows they have advantage to hit
Yep.
it. That's all that really matters
Okay.
to me.
Is that it? Is that it for you, Effie? Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. You move away as you walk on water. It is the creature's turn. The creature turns to the big man. Alright. The dragon exhales, crushing a huge wave of frigid seawater in a 30-foot cone. So
Oh no.
everyone
This is
up here except for Aza, give me a dexterity saving throw.
So you're saying by
Wait,
stupidly
wait,
getting
how
into
am I-
melee range,
how am
I
I involved in
accidentally
that?
saved myself?
Oh wait.
I don't think you can hit Effie and me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you're right. So it's just Havel, Kenneth, and Flora. Sorry, I meant.
Okay,
You said
everyone,
Flora.
add to your saving. You get to add my charisma bonus to your saving throw. Thank you, my.
Correct.
Not you. Not sorry. Effie, you don't. Havel, you do.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
so
I'm
what
not
is?
involved.
Yeah, you don't need to. So what is it?
It's an aura of protection, so it's +2.
No, yeah,
Plus
your charisma.
Can Havel use a reaction to shield Flora? Just turn around and grab her and just kind of like envelop her?
Yay!
Hmm.
You're gonna accidentally like cramp her style, and then you're gonna make her get hit because
Yeah.
her
but-
dexterity
sure.
was.
I will auto fail the save. I will auto fail the save. I choose auto fail the save so that I can either give Flora advantage on the save or make her just take half damage. Period.
Okay,
Oh,
Flora,
buddy.
Roll.
However you want to roll
me-
it.
Roll me again, Flora. So you're gonna basically be doing with advantage.
Okay, one moment, please. And Paul, how much did?
Oh, that's-
Whoa!
Wait, why did you
I was about to
20.
ask
Oh,
how much
so
I
it's-
need
oh.
to have, but I don't think it matters. 'Cause I rolled a crit.
Damn.
Yeah, you're out of my range, anyways. You're not in my aura. At least
Oh.
I'm
So
not.
how-
It's
how
a 10-foot
sees-
aura.
So Havel sees this
That's
wave
10 feet.
coming. Havel sees this wave just coming up, and he looks
Oh,
at
I guess
Kenneth, and
actually.
he looks at Kenneth, and he watches Kenneth put up his shield like he's ready to go, and then Havel just immediately turns around, grabs you, Flora, and just like closes his body around you.
She just like bounces over and like hobble.
It's like those moments
uh,
when it's like those moments in the superhero movies when like the city is like collapsing everywhere and then
Yeah.
the ceiling is like falling on them, but then they step on the rubble in a way that they're like climbing it up as it falls down, you know?
It's more,
All right.
it's more like in the movies where the explosion happens and the superhero like grabs the one innocent person and shields them from the blast.
5 to
Alright.
10. Holy
Aw.
ball
Yeah.
sticks.
What kind of damage?
Havel, do me a favor. Move you and Flora move this way, right up here. So you move 30 feet because
move
you
with the wave.
failed, and you said you grabbed her.
I'm shielding her from the waves, so I kind of had.
All right, so you shield her. No, so actually, Flora, you go back. I'm sorry, go back
Huh?
to where you were. Because
Why?
basically what he does-
clung to him.
Okay, so then you would be with him if you did cling to
Yeah.
him. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys like both move away. So you take cold and bludgeoning damage, and anyone who passed takes half of that.
Okay, so I take,
The whole 58.
but I take that bludgeoning
you're
damage is
half.
reduced to half. So,
Right.
which one is the
Six,
bludgeoning damage? Is it
6,
6, 4,
12,
6,
16.
25.
Yeah, that one.
3? Alright, so
Subtract 12 from it.
12, subtract 12 from 58.
Yep.
Yes.
30. So 46.
I take
Uh,
46 points of damage.
And Flora and Kenneth will take half of that.
So 29.
Yeah.
This is the first time any of you guys have actually seen Havel looking not too good in terms of keeping himself together.
Oh,
Alright,
Havel,
Kenneth?
you look down after shielding Flora, and she's just like super fucked up, like ridiculously fucked up.
Yeah. I'm guessing that her
Aw.
bludgeoning damage came from being in Havel's arms as Havel got being sent flying.
Yeah, as Havel got pushed 30 feet.
All right,
Yeah.
Kenneth, you're up, and Havel, you're on deck.
I have a question
so-
about turn order. Does Griff get a turn to run away? Just standing there.
No, Griff is actually like over here near
Okay,
the
okay.
buildings.
Oh,
I was
come
like,
on.
poor Griff doesn't even get a turn to run away.
Griff
Oh,
ran
he's
away in the
around the
surprise
corner.
round.
Havel, you can see him, and Flora, you can see him too, just standing over here behind the building.
All right, so like when this whole water thing went down, Kenneth just took his sword, like planted it in the ground, and then held up his shield and just like held on. He pulls it out.
It
you know,
looked
he
really
He
cool.
pulls his sword out, you know, with a flourish, and then right.
Havel's also prone. I just realized that as well.
Yep.
But not only are we pushed 30 feet away, I'm also prone.
Yep.
So Flora's still
I'm-
standing. Havel's kind of like just laying on his side.
13.
Okay.
You have advantage.
That
Oh
does
wait,
not
that
hit.
sucks.
You
I
miss. It bounces off its scales and makes like a noise.
Second bing.
Ding. Like the machine that goes.
Eh.
That hits. As you find your mark, dealing 8 points of damage.
Oh, you know me better than that. That's
All right.
awful.
It is a little cut, not that bad, but it does make it through its hard exterior.
Add 18 to that.
Oh, okay.
The smite comes in.
Radiant.
And
Mighty Mix Smite.
hold on, I'm not done either. I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself Shield of Faith.
Okay. All right. Next up, Havel, you're up. And then Isa, you're on
Okay.
deck.
I'm upset now. So I am going to let go of Flora, stand up with half
Okay.
the movement,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will. Damn, I can't get to this thing.
Yeah. How far is your speed? 30.
Only 30. So if I wanted
Okay.
to get to it, I would need. If I wanted to move the extra 5 feet
Rush.
to actually get to it, yeah, I would need to action to. Oh, Oh, Havel's pissed.
You
Havel's
can.
pissed.
Okay. You
I
could.
know.
de-
I know
you
exactly.
could-
I know exactly what I can do. I know exactly how to do this. All right. Havel's pissed. Okay. I let go of Havel. I let go of Flora. Havel's. Flora. Havel's going to let go of you. Stand up. Turn his back to you. Look at you, and he's just going to kind of like hold his hand out, like he's telling you stay here, and then he's going to turn back to this creature and just start bounding forward. Just dash action to get into melee range.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge. So
To
that I
do an
can
attack?
Still, yeah, so I can still smash it.
All right. Smash away.
Don't forget you have advantage.
Oh yeah, with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, because of fairy fire.
Okay,
Oh, well,
so
it's a
15.
15. That misses as it kind of goes underneath the water,
Oh,
and you hit like in the water, hitting the ground.
freaking
Alright,
fairy
um,
fire.
The hovel
Is that a-
actually does splash.
Hold on. That's a 1, so I need to deal you a card.
No,
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 I
no.
don't- The one was for because I.
Oh,
had
yeah.
roll an
Oh,
advantage.
right. Sorry. I'm
At
used
least
to
you
it.
got rid of that crit.
I'm used to it seeing in the toggle thing.
Yeah,
Alright,
I just
so
didn't
is-
hit the button. That was my bad.
Anything else? I think that's it, right?
Nope. There is. Wait. When I make an attack, when I take the attack action, I get 2 attacks.
That is
so I can hit it again.
That is correct.
Yes,
He gets another shot.
That's true.
23.
Yep, that hits.
So the first one, it goes under the water to dodge the attack, and then Hovel just kind of stands there with his arms up, and as soon as it comes back up, he hits it like a damn whack-a-mole.
It hits it right on its head. Alright, for 12 points of damage. Alright,
Wow.
its head goes underneath the water and you can feel it hit the ground and the impact of like its chin hitting the floor. Alright, Aza, you're up, and Flora, you're on deck.
Okay, I'd like to point out, by the way, that I am very proud of myself because I actually remembered my class features this time, which is going to be very important in just a second. I'm going to hit it twice and run away. And I'm not going to get an attack of opportunity because fancy footwork.
Okay.
You can also disengage as a bonus action
Nope.
because rogue.
Nope, I can fancy footwork without needing to use my bonus action, which means I can attack twice.
Nice. Alright,
Alright.
Yep.
You have advantage.
roll,
Attack.
roll the hits. You throw. Are you stabbing or are you
melee.
throwing?
I'm meleeing.
Okay. So that does hit.
Dagger,
both-
dagger.
Hold on. One of them hits. The first one hits.
17 doesn't
The
hit?
second one-
Oh my god.
No.
Fuck. Fuck, we're fucked. We're all gonna die.
Alright, so you pierce through it, and it only goes in like half an inch.
Oh, I thought I made a
Sneak
macros for my
attack.
sneak attack. Fuck. I guess I
What?
didn't. I thought I made a thing for my sneak attack, but I guess I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, roll, what was it?
3d6.
Yeah.
What level rogue are you?
It's
Alright,
3d6.
I see.
I wrote it down on my sheet. I just don't have it. I was gonna do it a clickable version, and I guess I didn't.
Oh.
Alright, it
I
goes
got
in
a
about
1.
an inch.
I got a 1 and a 2, really?
It goes in an inch, and it looks hurt. It's not as strong as when you're pulling it back
Oh.
out. You can kind of feel the muscles kind of loosen up.
And I'm going to
Oh.
run in a way that doesn't put me in an AoE.
So
Get behind
from
it.
everybody else.
Flank it, get behind it.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
run like
you can either move
away,
over
but
here. Yeah, you can either move over to one of these two squares, so you're flanking it, giving me and Kenneth a little bit more advance, a little bit more help.
I'm sorry,
or you can
but
run away.
Aza's not
You
that
don't-
smart. I'm sorry.
You don't need
Yeah.
flanking because it
Alright.
has fairy fire.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna read fancy footwork because I'm proud that I used it for the, like,
it's,
literally the first time in like multiple levels. It says
18.
What are you rolling for?
no,
Uh,
I'm using
attack
my
of
fancy
opportunity.
footwork. No,
Oh, fancy footwork does it.
Ahem.
Yes, you're right.
because I
Yep,
am a swashbuckler
gotcha.
archetype, and I'm gonna read it for chat because I'm proud of myself, even if you
Okay.
already know it.
Go ahead.
When you choose this archetype, aka swashbuckler, at 3rd level, you learn how to land a strike and then slip away without reprisal. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make an attack of opportunity against you for the rest of your turn. I'm so proud of myself.
Nice. Okay. Flora, you're up, and Effie, you're on deck.
So Asa just like got in there, hit it, and got out, yeah?
Yep.
Pretty much.
That gives Flora an idea when she watches Asa do that, and like all of a sudden her face just lights up, and she just starts running, and she goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and right as she comes up, oops, where's my pointer? Okay, right as she comes up behind Hobble, she
Mhm.
disappears. She's gonna use her face step ability to get on this side of the guy, which should still be within 30. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. And then she's going to, when she's on the other side of it, she's going to cast Thunder Step. And,
Oh, that's brilliant.
thank you. And she's going to teleport backwards, I guess, 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. I think it's 30 feet.
Are you bringing this creature with you?
No,
No.
but she's dealing damage at the area. she
Yeah,
was in.
yeah. I was just wondering if you were gonna bring it with you.
So it needs
Okay.
to make a con save.
Con save. All right.
Oh, that's actually really clever.
22.
Yeah.
What is your? Yeah, that passes. So
Yeah, my
what
DC.
happens when it?
I don't know why that says it's 11, but anyway.
Because this is
It's
an
half.
actual. Yeah, I was about to say it's like this is an actual spell, so it's half damage on a failed save
Yeah. So.
or on a
well,
successful
wait.
save.
No, it's half as much on a successful one. So
Yeah, half on a success,
7.
full on a fail.
So 8.
7?
Uh.
14?
7.
Yeah, 7. The rounding. The rounding. Okay. So it looks hurt. Really hurt. After you move and you just hear this thunderous boom as you back up and the water ripples all around it. Alright, Effie, you're up.
Oh, when I run away, by the way, I'm screaming, I fucking hate water!
Alright, I am going to move up. And attack it with Primal Savagery.
Okay.
You know what?
20
Screw it. No, screw it. No, I'm using a spell.
Okay, go ahead.
I was not going to, and then I said, you know what? Never mind. So I'm going to do a 15-foot cube in front of me, which is Thunder Wave.
Okay. Which way, which direction?
So it hits the creature. The 15-foot cube is on the creature.
Okay.
Ooh.
So-
Save. Give me a sec.
What's
Con save.
Oh,
And
it has a +8 and it failed. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So-
Yeah.
Annika's got.
It is also pushed 10 feet into the side of the building. Boom!
Okay. Roll me a 1d4.
1d4. Falling is 1d6 for 10 feet of
Okay.
falling damage.
True. Roll me a 1d6. Fine.
Oh, merciful
Alright, so
DM.
it
Dang, 19. Boom.
you push it back with a thunderous boom again, and it cracks its neck on the building, as now there's a huge dent in the building and a dead sea dragon. Like,
We had 2 giant booms. Boom, boom!
and it's think of like a cartoon or an action movie when someone punches him into the wall and like this huge dent in the wall and it's just dead, just blood dripping all from its mouth.
Scaffolding and bamboo falls on it, right?
Yep. Why
Tannis
not?
will move over and lay on hands Effie for 15 points.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh,
So now that
oh,
we're at a turn.
I go, Flora, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Yeah, as she sort of starts walking her way back over, she like dispels the shadow blade that she never even used and holds her side and looks at Kenneth and goes, "Can I get some of that?"
And I go, wait, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it.
You can do that now?
I have 1 level of Bard, so I have 2 spells.
Well, let's do it.
Alright, go ahead.
I can't use my spells for shit, so might as well spend it now.
Alright, Flora's gonna be like, alright, what do you need? Do you need, like, hold your hand or like
I touch you, I give you like an awkward embrace around your wounds, like on your side type of thing, so I'm like hugging your side, kind of.
This is new.
Asa, what's your charisma?
And I'm like playing kazoo without my hands, okay? So I'm like being a complete dork. So I've got my kazoo in my mouth without holding on to it. And I'm just like playing the kazoo in an awkward, like, supposed to be like a sexy saxophone type tune, but it's not because it's a kazoo. And she's like hugging
Aw.
your side while she does it.
Wait, so question.
This is when I wish I had fan burst because I would play the epic sax guy song.
How does it go?
Careless
Wait,
whisper.
yeah, I have a kazoo. How does it go? Do 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 do.
Oh yeah, not that one. Not that one. It was what is it? Oh, it's that Wham song.
Yeah, you're thinking of the one song done by Wham.
How does it go? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I can't remember. Anyway, so you touch her and you heal her.
Yeah,
What would you guys like to do now?
Flora's gonna look down at
hold
Asa
on.
as she does this weird little hug dance song thing and go, yeah, it's kind of working for me. Hey.
Sorry, it's not very much, but a little
Hey,
bit.
Asa, what's your
It's fine.
charisma? What's
She
your
blushes
charisma?
a little.
Hold on, guys.
Asa, what's your charisma?
13.
You should add a point to that then, right? It should be clear plus your spellcasting modifier, right?
I don't
I
know.
believe so. I think Healing Word also gets a bonus from
Okay.
your spell casting ability.
Because I'm pretty sure mine does.
All right, as you guys are
So,
figuring
you
that
guys-
out.
I would like to investigate what this is since I didn't really know what it was earlier with my nature check.
Yep. Give me an investigation check, please. While you're searching this corpse.
While everyone is doing this, everyone's just gonna hear Havel scream.
What?
As soon as they look at him,
Oh,
they're gonna
shit.
watch his marks on his body are gonna just disappear, and he's gonna like almost repair himself as he just shouts at the top of his lungs.
Does Hubble shout like?
Yeah, it's like when he's charging into battle, just. And as obviously the instant everyone turns and looks at him, they just see like chips and like water erosion just like immediately start to like repair itself.
Everyone's so
Cool.
fancy today.
Okay.
Kent will say, all right, is there anyone else who needs healing?
Wait,
I have
wait,
a little bit left. In me.
Wait. The DM is trying to say something.
No, I was just gonna say go on whoever want to do something.
Oh.
So.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something. I was like, wait, we keep talking over him.
Flora's gonna like raise her hand sheepishly and be like, Aza's dance was nice, but I could use some more.
I'm like, well, I could do more, but then I wouldn't be able to do hideous laughter on any problem people in the future, and I'd give dagger glare at Effie.
Flora just kind of
you get a
blushes
grand
his-
total of 9 more hit points. And
Oh,
I am
thank
out
you.
of spells.
as
Alright.
as he's doing that, Flora blushes a bit more and goes, I mean, you know, I wouldn't mind if you wanted.
All right.
He'll do like the shoulder clap thing, and then you just feel yourself twice.
Mine is a bit more intimate.
Effie, you see that this is a young a young sea dragon. It looks to be not from this plane. It's kind of out of its element.
Do I know anything about them? Are they known to just attack people just because they can?
You know that. I mean, you know what they look like. You know that they're extremely dangerous and will attack
Okay.
ships and sailors. So
It
it's
seems
kind of
that-
common that they're hostile.
Well, whatever magic is causing the disturbance, the overflowing, it has even caused creatures such as this to rush into this newfound territory for them and ravage it.
Is
We
it
need
like
to
a
repair it.
portal?
We need to go fast.
Is it
All
is it a
no, no,
but
ravage me.
is it like a portal maybe from somewhere with lots of water?
Well, we've already learned that there's a dark magic being cast, so it could be anything.
Can you do me a favor, Effie? Can you please go underwater and find my dagger, maybe? So I don't have to
well-
go in the water.
Is it literally like just right, like near our feet right now? I mean,
you saw her throw it. It's somewhere over here.
It's
And
in
she
the
was-
bloody water.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go in there. And you
oh,
seem to like
I was
water.
already in it, so do I see it with my 16 investigation?
Yeah, you go underwater and you can easily see it.
I gingerly pick the melee ones out because I probably panicked and left it in the body or something stupid.
Oh yeah, they're sticking out as it's like in the wall.
I have a question, Effie.
Yes.
Do you know if these types of things are smart? Or do they just attack random crap?
Seems like they're beasts more than people, so I think they would just attack. Intelligence is not a factor.
So if we run into another one of these, Hideous laughter won't work on it, is what you're saying.
I do
Because
not
you have
know
to
how
be
that
smart
magic
enough.
works.
You have to be smart enough to get the joke for it to work on you.
Well, they may be smart enough for that, as most dragon-type creatures have some semblance of intelligence.
I can speak Draconic if we need to try to get information out of mind in the future.
Hovel speak this.
Yes, I agree with Hobble. I speak Fist also. They do not seem want to speak with us. If
I'm-
it is dark magic causing them to be here, the only way is good magic, us, to get rid of them.
I just wanted to know if hideous laughter was gonna work.
I
I'm in-
cannot tell you.
Find out where to go.
Yeah,
I
let's go.
Right.
guess.
Yeah, I think we need to go. I think we need to go now and
Let's-
stop this before anything else bad happens. Let's move.
I tell
go
the nearest like citizen, drag this thing into like the tavern or something, so if it comes back to life it just dies because it doesn't have water or something. That's totally
like
my
a-
logic.
Guy over here that's almost on dry land in between this building, and he's like shakes his head and runs this way.
Then get
Like, fuck
someone
that.
else too.
He's like, fuck that shit.
Damn it.
Just runs away.
Alright, so a
Right.
long time ago, I had a 22 for survival to navigate us to where we're going.
Yep. Yep. So you start making your way southeast. It takes you a little bit. Havel, are you going to concentrate on floating?
Nope.
Okay. So it
Is that
does
for-
take you
I forgot I had to.
right.
We can probably
It
run.
does take you a little bit of time, probably about an hour to an hour and a half to get to the spot where you were last time. Let me just
Would me being knee deep in water really hinder any of my movement?
kinda not
Yeah.
not like too bad. It would have taken you a lot longer if you had everyone else, in thigh deep water.
I mean, like, have you ever tried running through knee-deep water?
Hovel's a rock.
Yeah, I know, but like, even just as a human,
Travel the
I
rock.
have, yeah.
it's a lot more resistant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but also
there's-
Hobble
there's
has
a-
like 16 strength or 18 strength or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
just
alright.
like sort of Baywatch, but with Hobble running.
Right. Havel walk.
Crunch of my
Alright,
abs.
so you guys get to what looks to the edge of this river, and the stream is coming pretty strong down here.
Did you drop us on the main page?
Yeah, we're back.
I might have. Yeah, I did. Sorry, wrong page. My bad. Alright,
Okay,
so
here we
yes, you guys are on the edge of the river, and it is going. I know. Hold on.
So is it pouring out of the river like unnaturally, just it's like surging out?
Yeah. Yes,
Jesus.
and it's all over too.
But so it's not coming on the other side of the bank.
No. You notice on the other side of the bank that it is calm, and there's no water coming out, only on this side.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know of any spells that might make this happen?
Sure.
Where did I
give me
get-
an arcana.
Nope.
Hold on, hold on.
Can I
That's a decent.
help her because I'm kind of my input is that it's an extreme version of a create water spell.
Sure. You can help her.
It's just someone
You
casting
dancing?
create water at 9th level.
Nope.
Ah,
Sorry. Sorry.
Hold on a second. Effie.
I just want you to roll. It's good.
I know. I know. I want me to roll well too.
I
I
helped.
mean, Kenneth would like to try to figure this out too.
You can't think of it off the top of your head. What kind of spell would do this?
Can Kenneth try to think of something?
Sure.
Flora's
I
just
do
like,
feel I do feel the need to ask permission for Kenneth.
There we go. Okay. You would know this to be a gosh, where was it? Wasn't it just create water?
So what I just said, yeah, okay.
Well, does anyone have a dispel magic?
I do.
Anyone?
Yeah, create or destroy water. You know
Why
this
don't
is
we-
a
Well,
transmutation spell.
I can dispel magic if we find the source of it.
good. Let's do that.
Okay, Kenneth, you sense that the source of where the spell is coming from is coming kind of east this way.
Well,
I say
Kenneth
we
will-
all
Kenneth
get.
will phrase this as saying, well, if I had to guess where the source of this thing would be, it would be this way. He'll point that way and start going.
Okay,
Flora's just
so let
like,
me just.
it's not battle magic. I got nothing. Follow me.
Kenneth's like, this way! No reason to believe him at all besides his sheer confidence.
Hava will just start following regardless.
Can we do perception checks to see for sources of like the source of the water? As we're
What were
walking
you
along.
wanting to? What? Which
I
one
figure
were
as
you
we
wanting to?
as we walk along, we can do perception checks to look for the
Yeah.
exact source.
Sure. Give me perception checks. Whoever wants to do who's wanting to look.
Whoever be percepting.
Oh, well, I rolled with advantage by accident because I forgot to shut it off. Still an 11 though.
Oh, no worries. Yep.
He's just
Alright,
busy trying to scramble up on Hobble. She's not searching.
You guys, I know how water flows. It's inherent. Eight.
I wonder
Oh, okay.
why, you
Hava
know.
will pick up his upon having her attempt to climb up on top of him. I'll just pick her up.
Okay.
So it's Kenneth and Effie in the front.
So Kenneth and Effie, you notice there is some kind of magic coming from over here. As you come to what seems to be the end of the water. So basically, at one point, if you were to back out of the map and see the water, it looks like there was a fixed point where it started, and you're kind of right at that edge. So all behind you as the water is roaring, there's nothing happening up here and further up. And still on the same side, it is perfectly normal. But you do sense something kind of coming from this area.
Question: this area on the map, is this actually like a little area that's sort of like segmented from the water? Or
Oh,
is
no.
this just,
No, that's just me not...
Alright, to save us time,
There.
I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic, not waste do a ritual for another 10 minutes. I've done so many rituals today.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic. So we can just hopefully find wherever this magic is so I can dispel it.
Okay.
that sounds entirely fair.
Since I'm the one that had good perception too, hopefully I can just find whatever source this is and
30 feet away from you.
so I'm just gonna start scanning the area, walking around.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do is put a grid on here.
Oh god, do we need a grid?
No, it's just good to have for measurement.
I'm always gonna be paranoid now because the last time I asked, why do we need a grid? And you're like, no, it's fine. And then there was a fucking demon child.
Alright, so, 30 feet away from you, you don't sense any...
Yeah, well, it lasts 10
It
minutes,
seems
so I'm
further.
gonna use 10 minutes to scour the whole area, start walking, Well,
Okay.
but Kenneth, you said you had an idea of which direction the magic was coming from.
Yes.
So we need to work together and hopefully find it before my spell ends.
That we shall do.
All right. You kind of sense over here in the rustles of these trees, kind of where the magic is coming from.
Wait, okay, did you point
Where?
out the trees?
Oh, sorry. Here.
I just want to know where. Okay.
Yeah, I figured we were just walking, so.
Kenneth will walk up
Oh,
to
sorry.
this.
Sorry.
Kenneth will
was
walk up
I
pointing
to
just
this
said
tree.
we're walking. Once I
Over
cast
here.
the spell, we're going. We're walking. We're traveling.
Alright, once Kenneth reaches this tree, he'll be like, and this is suspicious, and start climbing it.
Start
Are you
climbing.
climbing it?
Yep.
Okay.
In full plate armor.
All right. Yeah. Give me a. Oh, not a climb check. Give me a strength or dex with
Acrobatics?
disadvantage. Yeah, an acrobatics with either strength or dex with disadvantage because
So
you're in
either
full plate
acrobatics
mail.
or athletic.
How about athletic?
Yeah. All right, disadvantage. Wow, you do surprisingly well
Matter.
as your little body climbs up the tree and you see the surrounding area behind you. You see the flow of water ahead of you. You see flat plains with trees, the river to your right, and rocks and fields of wheat and whatnot.
This is nothing. One of the tests to enter the Sapphire Guard is to take the city wall at a jump. Is to climb up the city wall at a leap.
Nice.
Well in full
There
plate
any-
armor.
I'm looking to see if there's any craggy caves that would go underground and near the edge of the water. Like, I'm just searching. I don't know.
Okay, let me look. What was your perception? Give me a perception check.
Oh, great. I rolled good. Now I'm gonna roll 1.
I'm just on Hubble's
Roll high,
face.
roll high.
Can any of us look? Because at this point we'd just be looking for something
Sure.
else.
Sure.
That's
Yeah!
pretty good.
Effie, you do see some kind of short tunnel kind of right here.
Well, you said the magic was over here, and if I found a tunnel, that means it's gonna be underground. I call everyone over, maybe.
I'm assuming. Do I see it too? Since I got 21.
Yep. It's right there.
Oh God.
Cool.
The last thing we need is more KV tunnel things. After
Well,
that
You guys can
magical
breathe
roller
underwater,
game.
so.
Is there a way that you can move
Right.
yourself off so you're not stuck on grid line?
Yeah, if you hold Alt.
Yeah, Alt puts you on attaches you to the map. Yeah.
Don't worry,
so you can
I-
move
I-
around anywhere.
Don't worry, I did
Alright.
exactly what I wanted.
You look down the cave. Effie, it's dark to you, and Flora, do you have
Yes, I
dark
do.
vision, Flora?
Mhm.
All right, so you look down the cave, and
I
how
produce
far
flame.
is your dark vision?
I believe dark vision goes for 6 feet, right? Hold on.
Yes. 30 feet of bright, 30 feet of dim.
Yeah. You okay, Blue?
Blue, we killed Blue.
Oh.
All right.
I think I killed Blue. I think Blue noticed what's in the chat.
Oh. All right. So, Effie, or sorry, Flora, you look down the cave. You can see dirt, dust. The water goes to about here and stops. It looks dry further down here, but you see remnants of bones just in the corner of your eye from what you can see around this part of the wall. You see bones down here.
Are we
And
supposed
you
to
said
see
that-
things?
This about 20 feet down is about where the water ends.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flora's gonna go ahead and hi Howell.
I can't see anything. I don't know where I'm supposed to put myself.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Go up by about 2 inches.
I can't.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I can't. There's a wall.
Alright, you're good. Flora's gonna point down for Effie and say, this wall, about 20 feet down, where I think the water's coming from.
I can't
I
see
think
anything.
I think I put myself outside the map.
You did. Hold on.
I can see myself.
Hi, Oni, while we're waiting, and
There we go.
Neiman Games, is that how you say it? Neiman?
Hey, now I can't see.
I would say Nemean, maybe? I don't know.
Nemian? There's so many ways
Hello,
to say it.
welcome.
And
Welcome to our show.
what paralyzed me is my fucking cam hates me.
Oh yes.
Oh, I said fear of water.
But that's what killed me, because
Okay, so yes, this is what you see down there. Bones and
Water.
a cave.
Darkness.
oh god, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I tell Effie what I see. I describe it as best as I can. Well, everyone, but particularly Effie, because she's the druid.
I light a flame in my hand of a small torch of fire, and I say to the group, "We've fought these ugly women, hags, and if they're bones, I don't know what they eat. They could be people, but they have dark magic. We must destroy it."
Are
Hovel
we
squish lady in water with long hair. Lady kiss Hovel in the knee.
you got oh yeah, that's right, there was creepy lady kissed Hobble when Hobble said he doesn't know why.
We
Does
must make
anyone
it so
know
that
why
they
a
can-
creepy little girl demon thing in the water would kiss Hobble?
To hurt him, probably.
Did it hurt Hobble?
Lack of
No.
understanding consent?
No, kiss not hurt.
Well, probably didn't work on him, whatever it was.
Kiss
Who
just
shall
make
try to head into the cave? I hold
Just
up my
kiss-
light.
Okay.
What, Hubble?
Kiss just make Hovel feel heavy.
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 Hmm.
Like sleepy?
No.
All right. Give me 2 seconds.
You say you
Hold
feel
on.
a little bit weaker.
Hovel not know what that word means.
Less strong.
Yes.
Ah, that explains that.
What explains what?
It probably did something to drain his strength.
So it's not gonna like paralyze him again?
Well, he's not paralyzed now.
I don't know, it could be a
Okay.
time thing. Time thing.
Who is
I
walking
guess-
in to the cave?
I'll go in.
Kenneth
All right.
run.
So how far are you guys
Kenneth
walking
run.
in?
Depends on what we see.
I go
I'm just
wherever
gonna walk
Hobble
together.
goes, because I'm riding
You.
Hobble.
Now
Whoa! Bloody hell.
I see nothing.
All right.
A little
So,
circle around my
hold on. Give me a second. The walls this way are about 8 to 10 feet.
what the heck is that? Something just moved on me.
It's about 5 feet tall this way. Whoops.
I can't
Down
see.
here, and then
Are other
opens
people
up.
seeing things?
Yes.
I-
Hold on.
Yeah, is
Hold
anyone
on, Kenneth.
with this?
Give me a second, Kenneth.
Like,
Effie is a torch, basically.
Kenneth, you should be able to see your token.
That's chiseled.
yeah, I see my token, but I can't see anything else. Like, I'm standing on top of something here, but I can't. Tell
Yeah,
what it
you're
is.
human.
You're on top
Are
of
you-
Flora.
Yeah, you need to
Oh.
light something. It's dark in here.
Well,
yes,
I've got a. Effie's carrying a torch.
Oh, true. Effie, where are you?
I have produced flame. It's just a ball of fire in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, how far does it shed light, though?
It's a torch, 10 feet of bright, 10 feet of dim. So now we have, instead
Oh.
of 30 feet of dim light, we have 10 feet of bright and another 40 feet of dim or whatever, however
Is
you
it
want
really
to do
only
it.
10?
Yeah, it's a torch. That's.
Oh wow, yeah. I
So,
thought it was
Kenneth, Flora's not going to let you pass her. Just to put that out there.
You're moving your icon a little bit too far forward.
I'm actually kind of lost.
Okay, Kenneth, stop.
You're not going to get
Stop,
Stop
Kenneth.
moving. Stop moving.
All right, Effie, where have you moved? Because that's important.
I can't see anything, so I'm just third in line. We're just walking. I don't know where I am in the.
Okay, hold on.
So.
Hold
Hovel
on.
will be the caboose.
So, Paul, while you're figuring out
there's-
how they can see, Flora's going to stop Kenneth if he tries to walk in front of her. Just put an arm out real fast because she can see, and she's
Kenneth,
going to lower
right
her
there.
voice and
Kenneth
go.
will be like, huh?
She's going to whisper in his ear, "There's a pile of bones. Stop moving."
While you are right there, Kenneth, go 1 square to the right, and you will be next to Flora. There you go.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool. That's
Don't
where I'll
move.
be.
There.
If we're not going, if this thing is too wide to go single file, I'll
Give me a
stand.
second. Hold on.
We're on a different map now.
Yep.
Now we're
there.
back.
Okay. I was gonna say, to clarify, I'm on Hovel, but I went forward so chat could see what they were saying.
I'm
Right,
bringing up. I'm the caboose.
Havel, it's kind of hard for you to make your way in. You're kind of like struggling to fit through this,
Oh.
5 foot tall.
Oh,
I'm like the
It's
sweeper
tough.
I'm like the sweeper in Pan's Labyrinth.
I
Yeah,
guess
you kind of
I
get stuck.
Envelops the entire hallway.
hopped down then to make it easier for him too.
It's still tough on him. All right, so everyone except for Havel. Give me a second.
Can I do a perception check, Paul?
Everyone, give me a wisdom saving throw
Oh, great.
first.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Do many things well with wisdom.
Oval stuck.
Well, I can't complain. My.
I
Hold on
can.
a second.
At least if I'm charmed or something, I've got. I'm not.
Finally! I-
He's with the
This is like the first wisdom save I didn't fail.
On the flip side, I think this might be the
Oh,
first
nice, nat 20. Okay. Oh, what was the spell save? Dang it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So everybody except for Kenneth. Kenneth. Let's see. All right.
fear.
Oh, give me a second.
That's kind of ironic if Kenneth is the only one who gets fear because Kenneth is always the one to run in no matter what.
The really funny thing is at next level, I am immune.
I'm already immune.
All right, Kenneth. Your eyes go black, and all of a sudden, you are standing in Succumber, and in front of you, you see Nell standing in the water, looking sad, beaten up, ragged, and worse for wear. Behind her, you see a totem. What looks to be a goblinoid totem. Let me...
Is that a fucking centipede? That's what it looks like when it's from a
No,
distance.
it should be on your screen. It's a goblinoid-looking totem, and they're all
Oh, there.
standing on each other.
I knew I heard the name Nell before. This is Kenneth's
And-
girlfriend.
Yep.
As
Oh shit!
as that happens, your eyes go back. You go back to the cave, and your eyes open, and you are the most scared you have ever been in your life. So you are under the fear spell.
Well,
Let me take a quick look at how that.
Fear. You project or frighten this spell. You can use dash action or move away the safest route.
What exactly am I afraid of?
The fact
You're
that your
afraid of the Yeah, you just saw your girlfriend. Might have been attacked by this goblin totem. So you're just afraid of that. This goblin totem might be in this cave.
Can I do a perception check to look around the cave? Like, as soon
Sure.
as she's a pile of bones, she's gonna want to look closer.
Sure. You notice the bones are humanoid. Humans, some elves, some other races, dwarves. And it looks like they've been there for a little while. Some of them new, some of them old.
But she doesn't see anything like moving or alive or.
You do see some circular object here in the middle.
Am I afraid of the cave?
Yes, you are.
Kenneth is
You gotta
going
take a dash action to
dash right back out.
get
You're
the
gonna
fuck
smack
out.
right into Hovel.
Yeah, because Havel's stuck, so that
Oh,
means
yeah,
that
he's
there's no
stuck.
space.
I'm going to shoulder check Hovel.
Good luck with that.
You just we're not in initiative or anything, are we not?
No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
No, I am going to get past Hovel in a minute.
You squeeze through them. You find a open area. All right, so
Kenneth?
Flora,
I
Bye.
have something important.
sure, go
Sorry?
ahead.
Do I sense anything within? I don't need to see it. Just I sense without any visual, anything magical within 30 feet in front of me.
Yes, you do.
All right, so
and
that
at the
means
same
as an
time,
action, I can make an aura around it.
okay. And what does this aura do?
So I can see whatever magical effect or that's
Oh,
what the
right,
spell.
right. Okay. You detect some kind of illusion spell coming from here, and Flora, you sense it too. From what looks to be some kind of gem here in the middle, yeah,
So
Hovel's
even though I can't
kind of
see it
in
with
the
my
bones.
eyes, I can see an aura around it with my
Yeah.
senses.
Uh-huh.
You said it looks like a gem.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Do I learn the school of magic, if any?
He said
Yeah.
illusion.
Illusion. Illusion.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's fine.
Kenneth?
Florence,
I'm gonna look at Aza and be like, where can
Hold on. Hold on. What were you saying, Amanda?
oh, I was just gonna say that Flora's gonna tell Effie if they're talking about, you know, what Effie's kind of seeing and what Flora is seeing. Flora's just gonna say it looks like a gem, but it's like a trap.
Yes, but it's transmutation magic, and I mean illusion magic, and the create water spell is transmutation. This is not what is creating the water.
Well, the water stops where we are, right? So maybe illusions to hide the source. Although why they'd hide it is something you want to get, I don't know.
Shall we move in?
Kenneth, what are you doing? I'm like talking to him when he's still trying to wiggle past, you know, and I'm like, Kenneth? What are you doing? Kenneth? Not stopping him when he's trying to wiggle past, but I'm definitely trying to figure out why he's running. And I get my daggers out. I'm like, if Kenneth is running, something big and scary is coming, because Kenneth never runs.
He has the most scared look upon his face that you've ever seen him have.
Kenneth.
And,
that doesn't mean he can't talk.
Kenneth.
You can still communicate with us.
Kenneth!
But Kenneth is not talking.
Kenneth!
Okay.
I'm still just shouting Kenneth at him.
Alright, so,
Shouting?
Not like shouting loud, but
what
like,
is-
Kenneth, like that.
Okay, so let's cut to everyone in the cave. What is everyone else doing? Flora and Effie, you noticed this gem in the middle.
Okay, so Flora's gonna turn to Effie and say, I can create a shadow blade and throw it at it, see if anything happens, but I don't know whether or not you want to get too close to it. If it's an illusion spell, it could be anything. Or,
I think-
wait, you can magic, can't you?
Well, yeah, I'm going to do that, but I also agree. I said, yes, throw your blade at it.
Okay.
And whenever you throw your blade, I'm gonna throw my produce flame at the same time at that mark.
Alright, so Flora's gonna conjure a shadow blade, and she's going to throw it. Since then
Womp womp.
it's kind of in light and darkness, so technically she gets advantage. So I'm gonna hit that again real quick. Nope, that sucks. We'll go with the 23.
No.
Well, 23 to hit. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're throwing it over here at
Yeah.
the stone.
Yes.
All right. You hit the stone, and nothing happens.
Okay. So the blade can just she can use a bonus action, not that it matters right now, but she can summon it back to herself. So she summons it back. She goes, all right, nothing happened.
I kind of look back at looking for Kenneth.
You just see Hovel.
Yeah, Hovel's just walking away.
No idea. I walk over there.
Okay,
Hovel
I
will give
walk
you like
with you.
Hovel will give you like the Baymax wave, like hi.
I can physically inspect it, and if something goes wrong, I can Misty Step right out.
Alright, well, I'll go in to provide normal light and also getting ready to dispel, hopefully, whatever magic this is.
Hovel come too.
No, Hovel.
If we have to get out, I can take you with me. So,
All right.
Hovel, get Kenneth,
you-
not them.
As you move closer, Flora, you
yes.
notice the stone move, but it's not just a stone. It's hold on, let me pop. I'm on the wrong layer. You notice it's some bones, and they start to move away from you.
Okay. The bones, like a pile of bones, moves away from her.
Yeah.
That's
But
not
the
weird at
stone.
all.
Wait, so the stone was a pile of bones, or the stone is still there, but the pile of bones moved?
No, the pile of bones was the stone.
Got it.
When it was standing still, you're just seeing like one part of it, and then it moved, so it was like much bigger than you thought, and you're just like, oh.
Gotcha.
So the illusion was it being pretending to be a stone. That was the illusion magic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me try talking to it.
Okay, wait. Before we do that, let's take a break.
All right.
I think it's a good time. It's 11 Eastern, so let's take a nice little break.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so you know the deal. Whoever's staying in entertain chat, we'll take a 5 to 10 minute break.
Does anybody speak?
Chat, feel free.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Oh,
No.
if you have questions, feel free to ask them. Our kind cast will try to answer them. And
Hi,
I
TARDIS
will be right
Mechanic,
back.
by the way. Hi. And also, I don't know what line you're talking about, Nemean.
Does anyone have any weird languages?
I speak giant.
Same.
I just have
Primordial
Elvish.
Dwarven common.
I'm sorry. What was that, Cameron?
Common.
Primordial, Dwarven, and Common are
Primordial.
Effie's languages.
I speak Celestial.
Yeah, but you ran out of here in fear.
Yep.
Alright.
Letting you know.
And I still think it's hilarious that Effie and Flora are just like paying absolutely no mind to the fact that Kenneth just ran the fuck out of here. Like a scared kid is like, I'm out.
We're proceeding with caution.
Fuck this shit.
Also, I'd like to point out, I didn't really get to say this because I didn't want to interrupt them, but Havel, I don't think you would have stepped more into the cave because I would have stopped you.
Oh, you would have told me to stop?
I would have been like, wait, let's figure out what's up with Kenneth, bruh.
Aw, that's nice.
Okay. Yeah, I did hear the, when I asked Hovel come to, I heard, no, Hovel, go get Kenneth.
Also, I like to think that Aza, while she isn't necessarily the most tactical, would understand the basic concept of investigating the magic thingy isn't exactly Havel's forte anyway.
Fair enough.
This is true.
Yeah,
Creepy.
my camera just hates me. I have two. I have two cameras and both hate me.
So what have you all been up to lately?
Apparently, I'm flirting with Flora now. We went from fighting to flirting. Very
I ship
passionate
it.
relationship.
I ship it.
Well, you got, absence made the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, really. I've been alone with an unconscious statue for like a few days.
I ship it.
I'm down for anyone. Human contact.
Wow. First of all, elven contact. Second of all, I mean, at least Flora did go out of her way to like bring you comfort foods and stuff before she left.
Yeah. Flora became nicer. So it's not necessarily like out of the blue, but
Yeah.
still, you went from fighting to comfort food to me just straight up hugging you.
I think it's all of Flora's near-death experiences that have made her nice.
Honestly,
Almost.
I was
No.
initially intending it to illustrate just how awkward Aza is, and then you blushed, and I was like, oh, never mind. She's feeling it.
It's Flora got nicer because Aza's best friend was dead. That was pretty much it.
That would make sense.
Like before that, it was, Aza was the one who rushed first into things, like upset or complaining or fighting someone, and Flora was just trying to like keep the peace, and then all of a sudden Hovel went down, and Hovel like means a lot to everyone in the group, but especially to Aza, and Flora was like, oh shit, and
The
Flora.
PTSD of losing a loved one kicked in.
Kinda, yeah. And she was just like, oh, someone's got to do something for Aza. We can't just leave Aza alone. Like, we need to go get stuff, but we can't just, like, So that kind of softened her view of Aza a lot, was seeing her need help and being, like, so hurt and so much pain. Yeah.
Also, it's probably for the best, actually, that that's the first saving throw that I succeeded on, the first wisdom, because, if she saw, like, an image, like how you see the scary situation of your loved one, like, being hurt or whatever, she probably would have seen her brother, which means she probably would have become more reckless than you can ever imagine as she runs away. She would have, like, accidentally caused a cave-in or something.
Well, I mean, Kenneth is booking it.
Hovel can't be feared.
Oh, and also, I realized when we were playing the other games just how much I love Aza because she's an elf too, which means she can't be charmed. Because apparently my characters are really susceptible to being charmed.
I don't think it's the fact that you can't be charmed. I think it's you have resistance to charms. So you have advantage on saving throws that are against a charm.
Well, regardless of why, I'm less likely to be charmed.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is a good thing.
It's not that you're immune to charms. It's just
I'm
that
gonna
it's
check.
harder to charm you.
Regardless, I still like that, even if it's only resistance. It's better than my tieflings. I was like, I'll play tiefling. Tiefling's cool. Fuck this. I'm fucking charmed every time.
You're immune to magical sleep.
I thought there
can't be
was a
put
charm thing too.
No, I think that's a different
Really?
race. I think that's like
No.
halflings or gnomes.
No, it's both. You have advantage on saves against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're
it's
immune to magical
advantage.
sleep. Yeah, you have
Advantage for
advantage.
charm,
Yeah, advantage against charms, and you are completely immune to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Which I actually wasn't I put to sleep in one of the games too?
I don't remember.
No.
Where.
No.
What?
Where did sleep come
What's
in?
going
There
on?
was sleep at some point.
Don't
You
think
had the sleep.
Aza. Yeah, I don't think
You had
Aza was
the
ever.
sleep
No, I'm
spell
not talking about
cast on
Aza's. I'm not talking about Aza. I'm talking about just in general.
It was during the one hag fight where we all kind of like did it on
Yeah.
the side of the road.
Oh, the hags did sleep?
No,
Yeah.
not the hag.
no, not the hags.
single hag.
Yeah, that one hag. Not
Where-
in the basement, but on the road.
Yeah,
When
the
you
one we
guys
saw
came
on
in
the
the
side of the
September.
road. Yeah, that almost
Remember that.
killed you and Flora with a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Well, she
And
got
then we spent like
So-
the whole session bitching to each other about how movement works without a grid.
No, yeah. So, chat. Any questions from chat? Anyone?
TARDIS, if you missed this laugh, then you should be here every Sunday.
Yep, we're here every Sunday. This week we do Seas of Chaos. Next week we're running a module, the Curse of Strahd, run by Blue.
I'm in
And
charge
that's
next
vice versa.
week.
So it flip flops. So next week, Curse Strahd. Next week, me with Seeds of Chaos, and so on and so
I
on.
just realized that with the new incident with the healing thing with Flora, that means that I apparently like to be a flirty person because in the Valentine's one shot I was thirsty. Now apparently I'm flirting with Flora.
Well, I was the thirsty one in I was the flirty one. I was flirty and thirsty.
I
actually,
mean, I was
Valentine's one
pretty
shot.
thirsty. Are you kidding me? I was like, you said one compliment, and I was like, I'm fucking her.
This is true. This is a true thing that happened. There's no lie there.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. I'm pretty sure my response was, you sure do know how to lay the compliments thick. I love you, or something like that.
And the best part is, I ended up turning you into a vampire because of it.
Eternal lovers. With Kenneth,
Till
or not
fa-
Kenneth,
till fate do you part.
what's your name? Ernest, with Ernest tagging him along. So, basically what we're talking about, guys,
That was fun.
for chat, we played a Valentine's one-shot run by our stream artist, Lady Nightwing, which was amazing. I played a tiefling, and he played a succubus disguised as a tiefling. and Paul played Ernest, a man who believed that the succubus was an angel and literally was a warlock with that succubus as his patron. But she didn't actually want him to be her worshipper, so he followed her around. She couldn't ditch him for the life of her. For some reason, no matter what she did, he kept following her around.
And
Then-
finding me.
Then at the end of the game, because it was like a vampire-themed Valentine's game, at the end of it, the succubus got bit. She died. Then she was taken back because apparently when you kiss the succubus, they come back. So then,
Well, it's because their kiss drains your life forces.
So then
and
she came
transfers
back.
them essentially to the succubus.
but since she got bit and then died, that means she was vampire. So then, she did my character, and then because she was a vampire, I became a vampire, and then I died because that's what happens when you do a succubus. And then I came back because I was a vampire. So then now we're just eternal vampire lovers running around taking the life force from everyone as Ernest follows behind, much to our chagrin because he's annoying probably the whole time.
Honestly, Ernest is probably trying to stake you.
Me? Oh yeah, cause you were we were trying to get together, and then you were like, "I'm not leaving you with her," and you're like, "Fuck that, get out of here," and then you're like, "I don't trust her."
It's because you're an evil because you're an evil vampire.
You would think though that Villainous could come up with some excuse if you're willing to believe that a succubus is an angel.
Well, here's the thing. That's the thing is that it's not that he will ever believe Villainous. He believes one thing and he will never change his mind.
You bunch of misfits sure are entertaining. Corliss out.
Plus she's pretty crafty. I feel like if anyone is gonna convince anyone of anything, I feel like Villainous would find a way to convince you that I wasn't bad.
That would be very, very hard. I'd love to see her try.
Yeah.
That's why I said if anyone.
Hey, Mr. DM, is my detect magic, like, is there an aura around the moving skeleton?
Either he's muted or he can't hear you.
Yeah, I think he's muted.
I am muted. I just realized.
He's not muted anymore.
It is muted. Okay, so yes.
I was just
There is
wondering
an
because it was
Yeah.
around the rock, but the rock was the skeleton, so the skeleton has the aura now. Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
All I could say is that Valentine's game was the best thing in
Whoops.
a long while because damn.
Yeah, that was fun.
I feel like at a certain point, I feel like Scarlet would try to kill you if you're staking her the whole time.
Just imagine but the thing is that, just imagine the end result of that. Where basically like Villainous is trying to keep us from killing.
It's like, I may not like him, but he's my indentured servant. He does whatever I tell him. No killing him. You, no killing my lover.
I was gonna say, I'm killing him if he's staking me.
Cameron, I'll give you more details about the auras when we come back.
Yeah. That's all I was basically asking
Right.
was.
And
that's
I
it.
wasn't, to be clear, I wasn't the woman looking for love in all the wrong places. I was looking for lust because my background is that I was haunted by being scorned by love and lost my belief in love, and so that's why I fell for the succubus, I think, because I was all for lust, not the love, that's for sure.
Looking for lust in all the wrong
Okay.
places.
And she
Alright,
didn't
I think
even.
we're all back.
She probably would have willingly been like, I don't even like she saw, so she probably did. She didn't care if
Alright,
she was gonna
guys.
die. She just wanted lust.
Are we? Oh, yes, we're all back. Okay, so back to the game. Alright, Flora. Sorry, Effie.
Oh,
You sense some illusion spells from this cluster of bones that are moving.
So there's still
in-
illusion magic on it.
Not anymore. But you do sense something in the middle where it first was, like right here where that stone is. You do sense a
Oh, there's still magic there.
evocation. Yeah, you do sense an evocation spell in the middle.
All right, very good. I kind of said there's still magic where that skeleton came from, but I'm so wary of that move. I think it's gonna attack us at any second. So.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Hovel was told to go get Kenneth, so I will do my best to squeeze my way backwards out of the cave until I have exited.
All right. So it looks like a very large rock is coming out of this tunnel. You find yourself on the outside of this cave next to the water.
I look around for Kenneth.
I've been following Kenneth this whole time. Like, even before Hopple was, like, awkwardly trying to turn around and get out, I'm running after Kenneth, and I'm fast, so...
All right.
Even if
so
I'm not strong, I'm at least keeping up with him.
Fast as
you do
fuck.
see him. You see them probably about 30 feet out of the hole.
I go running over and try to pick them both up.
What's your movement speed, Hop?
30.
Yeah, I'm moving as fast as you are.
So you
I'm gonna
can't
try
catch
anyway.
up then.
I'm gonna try anyway.
I'm trying my best to, like, slow him down at the very least, even if I can't necessarily
It
full
works. Hobble, you do catch up. Are you two going to be willing participants in him picking you up? Or are you going to
No.
resist? All right. So, Asa, are you?
Huh?
I'm only willing if it succeeds on him. Like, I don't want to be grabbed if I need to keep stopping him.
Okay, so Hobble, give me a strength check and
Remember, your strength is down.
yes.
Yeah, I haven't bumped it back yet. It's still 18.
Kenneth, give me either a strength or dex check to counter
Oh my god!
both ones. Are you serious?
Wait, can
Alright,
we
so they
roll?
both rolled,
Can we roll
They
that
both
they're
rolled
like
ones.
headbutt or something?
and they all got fives. So, wow. So nothing happens.
Wait, can
Oh,
I get in
he
the mix?
succeeds.
I'm in the mix. Wait, can I give Hobble advantage
What?
or something? Because I'm trying to actively stop him too?
Do you have a rogue ability to give him advantage?
No, just more like
The
the
help
fact that
action.
I'm helping.
Yeah, you kind of like tug on Kenneth to like pull him towards Hovel. So yeah, Hovel, give me another strength.
I still can't
Right.
believe they both got natural one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that is hilarious.
you pick.
They were
You
good.
not only pick up Kenneth, you pick up Asa as she grabs onto Kenneth.
Wait,
So
I
now
like
you
to
have
imagine
Kenneth.
that you guys
Really grabbed him by
headbutt.
her, so you were able to get him.
You like headbutt, and then because you're leaning down or something like that, you headbutt, and then you're like what, and then you grab him or something stupid like that.
Yeah, I think the stupid part has to be.
No, the thing is,
Alright.
we're running, we both trip, tumble over each other, and then I just like stand back up and I'm holding both of you. It's just like, wait, what just happened?
Nice.
All
All right, so back inside the cave, Flora and Effie, what are you guys doing?
Effie, do you tell Flora that you're still sensing something from the middle of the pile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, that's Sherlock. He's still being super talkative in the background. He wants attention real bad, y'all. Hi. Yes. Yes. So Flora's going to say to Effie, okay, how about you inspect the middle? I'll try to occupy this thing. Sorry. I'll try to occupy this thing's attention. And she'll sort of walk a little. No, she'll stay where she is just in case something happens and she needs to get them out.
How?
Yeah.
What is this like? How big are these bone piles here? Like, is it easy to walk on? Difficult terrain? Like how?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. The pile is pretty big. It's like 3 to 5 feet high. There's a lot.
I don't want to climb on it, so I'm gonna. But I don't want to go near the moving skeletons either. Okay, I'm gonna start climbing on these skeletons. No, I'm going over here, and then I'm going to move up to the rock and like inspect it / get ready to dispel magic on it.
All right. As you move that, the bones shift to this corner. All right. Detect on the stone.
So
Flora's gonna
evocation.
just run through every language she knows, saying, we're not here to harm you," in like every language that she can think of.
Okay. Hold on, let me just. It just says in common. Go away.
Common's easy. Okay. We're just here to stop the water. Then we'll leave. We promise.
All right. As you get
Great.
close to this rock, you hear this very ancient and guttural language come from the rock. And Flora, you notice the bones kind of shift, kind of just slightly towards the stone. And you hear it repeated. You hear that same language repeated back from the bones. And then they
Do
move
I
right
recognize-
here.
Hey,
What language do you speak?
can I whisper? Oh.
Sorry,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
What language do you speak?
Oh. Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Giant, Gnomish, and Under. Probably not. But Effie speaks Primordial.
No. This language is unknown to you.
So
I think we need
I-
a missile for that.
I lean over to Flora. I say, "Let's pretend to leave. I will dispel it on the way out."
Okay. Yeah, so Flora's gonna nod along, but then she's also going to, under her breath, whisper and cast tongues on herself, so that she can understand any spoken language that she hears.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Moreover, when I speak, any creature that knows at least one language and can hear the target understands what I say. So they can understand me and I can understand them. I just want to know what they're saying back and forth to each other for right now.
Okay. The
So
conversation
pretending like-
continues.
Bye.
The conversation continues as Effie is walking away, and you just hear it say, "And you are supposed to do what you are told. Do not let them get far." And you hear the bones say, "Yes, master. I will. Yes, yes."
Flora's gonna look at Effie and just say, no, now.
Alright, well, I cast a spell magic on the rock.
Okay. Roll that. Put that in chat for me. I think it's what, third level. Trying to remember for third level
Yeah, it's-
spell. It makes it go away.
Third level or lower
Yeah.
automatically ends. Fourth level or higher DC, and
All right. So Effie and Flora. Flora, you hear the stone say, "You got that, you miserable," and then Effie, you hear this guttural language, and you both hear it just completely stop. And the bones just rattle or loudly, and they start to move towards you.
You don't need to do
does-
what it said.
Oh,
We're not a
shit,
threat.
go for it.
did I know it worked or not? Since I have detect magic still, is the magic off the rock?
Yes, the magic is gone. It did work.
Well, I'm ready to run. I'm mission accomplished.
Did that stop the water, though?
I don't. Well,
No, the water is still there.
Mission not accomplished yet.
well, how? Well. Is there well, I still am
Effie's, like,
running away.
broken. Effie's like, oh.
Yeah, shit.
I'm not
right.
gonna leave you behind, but I'm like ready to move away.
All right,
for now.
so you guys running out?
Yeah, go.
This entire time that you're dealing with this, like, demonic thing, I'm just talking to Kenneth, like, Kenneth, come on, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Flora's gonna say, go, and she's gonna stay and she's gonna speak, in common, although it doesn't really matter, to the bones and say, "We're just trying to solve the water. You don't need to do what they were saying. They have no control over you now. Everything is fine.
All right, the bones move closer to you.
Can I try persuasion?
You don't. Maybe they're gonna give
Hold
you
on a
a
second.
big hug and say thank you for freeing us from its servitude.
I wish. I don't know if I'll take that hug though.
Say that again.
Can I do a persuasion to try to convince them not to hurt us?
Sure. Go
Gotcha.
ahead.
Persuasion check.
9.
40.
9.
As it's moving and you're saying that, it doesn't stop. It moves to right where it's at right now.
Okay.
And
Oh.
it will... Give me a second. Just stay there. So what are you guys doing?
Aw, you made a friend.
Yes.
I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
Just back away.
Yeah.
slowly.
I'm gonna back up 5 feet.
No, actually.
Wait,
Huh?
if you're
Maybe
readying an
not.
action, what's the trigger?
Well,
No.
I just decided I'm not really going to, just because I'd have to
Okay.
like. I forget if you ready a spell, you start casting it immediately, type of thing.
Yeah, it depends on the trigger. Okay, so what are you guys doing? What's FE floor?
She's moving, I'm moving.
All right, so you guys get to the edge. You get to the opening of the cave, and you see Havel, Aza, and Kenneth all in Kenneth's arms. And the
In Hovel's arms.
yeah,
That would have been impressive.
you guys get here, and the bones are moving.
And you just
Hold
hear
on.
Aza like bickering whether or not Kenneth is responding. She's bickering with him somehow.
So wait, we still can't figure out where this water's coming from.
No, it doesn't. That source of magic wasn't.
Well, yes, I
wasn't for-
dispelled an
bright magic.
evocation spell. Transmutation is the create water spell.
But wait, I thought the water was flowing out of.
No, it's flowing into it,
Oh shit! I'm
not
misunderstanding.
flowing out,
Oh,
but
okay.
flowing into the hole.
But
Sorry,
this was
I should've-
the source of the magic, supposedly.
Yeah,
One of
the
this
magic.
cave.
Right.
Got it. So, as we're backing out, Flora's just gonna calmly keep talking to the bones and be like, "What did he want you to do? What were you meant to do? We can keep you safe. You don't have to do what he wanted you to do." Just trying to get sort of info out of it.
It doesn't respond, but only just moves closer to you.
Oh my god, Boney McBoney, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast suggestion on it.
Okay, give me a second to see. Okay.
Make sure you read the text of that spell first.
Yep.
Yep, I need to make a. Where is it? Save. What's your spell save DC? Wisdom.
15.
Okay. Form.
Sweet low roll for you.
Okay, what are you suggesting to it?
Good roll. Oh, it's up to 8 hours.
Okay, limited to a sentence or two. So Flora's gonna be like, let's just calm down and stop and tell me what
stops.
I need to know. Answer my questions. And then she's gonna say, "Who's your master?"
Hold on a second.
Huh?
I'm just trying to do short time. Okay. How many questions are you gonna ask him? Three questions.
You think?
Tree.
Okay, you're saying I can get away with 3? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
No, let me just get up. So you asked him what its master's name is?
Yeah.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Carry on without me. Just have Aza argue with Kenneth or something.
Rid of the water.
The creature says Cassadul.
Huh? Can you say that normally, Paul?
Cassadul.
Cassador.
Cassadul. I'll type it in. It's Kassudel.
Okay. So then her next question is going to be, what did he want? What was your job here?
To watch you.
Okay.
Maybe you should ask how to get rid of the water.
How do we stop the water?
You stop Cassadul.
Okay. All right. So I guess at this point it's what, uncharmed?
Yep.
Okay.
Does it know that it's charmed? Is it like the charm spell? I don't think it does. No.
It's not
Alright,
friends. It doesn't get angry. About it.
It moves this way. Back to this corner.
All right. So Flora's gonna go and join the others and tell them what she just learned if they didn't overhear it themselves. Because it was all. Oh yeah, it was all mine anyway. So.
Okay. Let me just.
All of hers was.
You guys like walk back out of the cave to this back to this area, and you are now in the open.
What did it say?
I'm gonna look
Something about watching us?
Sorry?
I'm gonna look at
Something
Kenneth.
about-
Does he still look afraid?
Paul? DM?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know which part you're asking. Yes. Kenneth, you still look afraid.
Okay. Continue, Cam.
Sorry.
So did it say something about, you said watching us?
Apparently, but I didn't really have a lot of time to ask too many questions. So all I got was his master's name, that his job was to watch us, although I don't know if it's specifically us or just whoever enters the cave. And then stop the water by stopping the boss, which is not helpful because I didn't get out of him where the boss is.
If it claims to be the eyes of the evil, then it is committing evil and perhaps should be vanquished.
It hasn't done anything. I don't see why that's necessary.
It hasn't done anything but collect all these bones from nothing. Nothing died to create those bones.
Flora's just kind of gonna stiffen up and gonna look at her and say, as a druid, you of all people should know that there's a circle of life.
And a necrotic beast made out of sinew and bones, and the evil is not part of that circle for me.
We have no proof it's evil.
It has a master named blah blah blah
Cassadul.
Cassadul that is causing damage upon the multiverse and the strata of nature itself. So I think it is causing harm.
But
I want to hear Kenneth's word, and I look to him.
But it did not do any of those things. Kenneth?
I'm still feared, right?
I don't. You here, dude?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still
Oh.
feared, right?
You keep saying he's feared, so he can't talk.
Yeah.
I've been. Well, Kenneth will be like.
Well, you could. I believe you can communicate. You're just You just are so you
Well, here-
can't communicate. You just want to get away from this cave
Well, here's
as
the
much
thing.
as possible.
Well, here's the thing. Based on what you showed, Kenneth has got one thing on his mind and one thing only. And like the moment that you grabbed him, Kenneth would have looked at like glared at Hovel and been just like completely seriously like, put me down.
I imagine Asa would have immediately told Hovel not to do that.
Yeah, probably.
She also shouted at Flora and Effie to stop bickering and told us to focus on Kenneth. According to the Twitch chat.
Can Kenneth
Well,
try to
Kenneth doesn't want to
break
go
out
near
of
the
Hovel's-
cave, so that would be a vote against the cave.
I'm saying, like, can Kenneth try to force his way out of Hovel's grasp?
Yeah, that's a thing you can try to do.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Paul, you are muted.
Dang it. I always doing that. All right, yes. Contested strength or dex check. Thank you. Forgot I muted myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so Havel, you are still grasping on to Kenneth. It's not that hard.
Kenneth is now like completely like eyes blazing, like absolutely furious in a way that Hovel's never seen. He's going to try to intimidate. Like put me down now. I don't want to shout because I have a room.
I like
Flora
that.
ask Kenneth
So
what's
give me
wrong, why he needs to get down.
No need to roll. I let go.
Okay.
And Kenneth is heading back towards Succumber again.
Okay, Cameron?
Is the magic that was above the ground still there now?
Uh,
That I sensed before over
the
here.
magic, yes, that one, but you also sense, 30 feet. Nope, just the one. Oh, you moved. I'm sorry, I didn't see that you moved. I
Well,
thought you were near.
originally we found magic source over here, then we went in and dispelled something. Is that magic source still here?
From that cave, yes. How long does that? How long does that spell last?
I figure it's probably ending about now. That's why I was trying to get the
10
last
minutes?
use of it.
Yeah, just
Exactly what it was. Hit him with.
from that area over here and inside the cave. That's all you're sensing. Probably the bones. You can tell it's the same kind of magic the bones were giving off. Because you had that illusion spell disappear, but that something from the bones are still emanating.
Well, Effie basically is just staring at the group like they all know what she wants. They're all free to do what they want now. I'm just staring at them, looking at the
Really?
cave.
Hovel's not going to make any decisions for the group. And also, Kenneth just ran off back towards Succumber.
Yeah, Kenneth ran off, and I'm assuming Asa followed, so Flora's gonna follow as well.
Okay.
I will
So
be
is
here when
everyone
you
else-
guys have a plan for how to solve the water crisis, since Kenneth himself tracked this as the source.
Something's clearly wrong with Kenneth. Is there any way you can do
I'm
like
back.
spell magic on him?
Welcome
Well,
back.
here's Asa realizes this is just so completely. She's never seen Kenneth like this.
Yeah.
She would have been willing to put money down that you could. There's nothing that could have done to make him.
Asa, if we
Kenneth
can't
scares her right now.
if we can't control Kenneth, then I would probably use that hideous laughter that I saved to stop him.
Asa, as you're following him and you're thinking about casting a spell to make him stop and laugh, Kenneth, you just snap out of it. You don't feel any kind of fear anymore.
Kenneth sort of just stops, so he doesn't like stop dead in his tracks, but he comes to like a sliding stop. He just stands there panting for a couple of seconds.
How far did he get?
60 feet.
You ran,
Basically just running.
you ran all the way to the end of the map.
Yeah, he dashed 60 feet away as far as he could.
And I'm right up with him because I was following him. I just wasn't here to move my token. I was right on his ass. And I'm like, Kenneth. Kenneth.
He's like breathing hard and just sort of like staring off.
I grab his shoulders. Kenneth?
He flinches for a second, but he doesn't try to throw you off. He's just like, whoa.
Kenneth, what's wrong?
I thought I saw. It,
Who?
But
What?
it's not possible, right?
Kenneth, what?
I thought I saw her.
Who?
But I wasn't.
Who?
No.
Who?
No.
I'm like right in your face. Who?
He's answering you.
Yeah, and he says, he'll push her back.
Oh,
and say, like,
you're
hold
saying
on, like,
Mel?
no.
I thought you
Yeah,
said
Mel
no.
me.
No, I thought you said no. I was like, no. What the fuck?
No, Nell.
Okay.
N-E-L-L. That's her name.
Okay.
Also, he would never, unless you would ask him specifically about it, he probably would not have told you.
Yeah, I don't know who Mel is anyway, so I probably would have still said who. Who?
That's not possible. It's
Who?
not possible.
Who is Nell?
Nell's my, well, he's my girl. I mean, he looks a little embarrassed.
I kind of get like this weird look, and I'm like, you have a girl?
He looks a little offensive. Yeah, I do. And I just thought she was in Cumber, but that doesn't make any sense. And
Well, they were
I know.
dealing with magic back there, and I didn't catch all of it because I was busy after you, but I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know all magic. I can only make people laugh and heal slightly with my awkward hugs, but it seemed like it's not real, Kenneth.
all right, what should Kenneth roll to figure out whether or not he shrugs this off as just like a magic?
Wait, to determine what?
Well, Kenneth's problem right now is he's not sure if he was shown like a vision of something real or whether it was just a complete illusion.
Give me an Arcana check, and give me a second because I accidentally X'd out of roll 20. So, hold on, it's loading. Unless you can tell me what do you roll.
I got a
14.
Yeah, you know that it was a fear spell.
Okay.
Then it
Okay,
was
I think-
just your imagination, nothing else.
Okay, I think I know what happened. All right.
What happened?
See, but some kind of magic thing showed me a vision of something I was afraid of. That's okay. I'm okay.
I guess this like weird, mildly smug look. Like, are you telling me I resisted a fear thing? She's like proud of herself. She's like.
Well, Kenneth says he's okay. He looks a bit shaken, but he'll walk back with her.
So we're okay now. I kind of awkwardly grab him by the hand and take him along, like in a awkwardly attempt at being caring, but not being good at it, so it's just awkward.
Mm.
Okay. While that whole conversation was going on, Hovel walked over by Effie and sat down beside her, just thud.
All right, so you guys are on like the bank of this river. There's a the whole black area that you guys are. It's like the only spot that you can stand next to the river because the rest are on a high shelf of dirt and rock.
All right.
So this is the opening of the cave.
Okay. So Hovel will cause a small earthquake in a little crater next to Effie as he plops down, and he'll look at Effie and he'll say, "Did Hovel do bad?"
I open one eye.
Hobble,
No.
terrible. Hobble should be ashamed of
Hobble, continue as you are. Do not stress yourself.
But Kenneth looks so scary.
Oh,
Oh.
We all have fears inside of us. It is okay to express them.
I like how you're basically putting Havel through a philosophy lesson.
So everyone's gonna come back to find this conversation like right there at its end. And Havel's just going to go, is fear what scary is?
Yes. I'm sure you have them yourselves.
Havel just gonna like scratch the side of his head. I don't know. Havel not know.
Now you just need to call him young Padawan and work set.
So yeah, now everyone's back, and all they heard was Havel not know.
As this is a daily occurrence.
This is nothing out of his wheelhouse.
Yeah, but he's kind of like sitting there scratching his head, sitting next to Effie, and all you guys heard was just Havel say Havel not know.
So then Aza comes back and she's like, I think we fixed the problem. What exactly was in the cave? I was a little distracted.
We both get up. I get up out of the water. I'm assuming he follows, and we approach.
I'm gonna keep Effie between me and Kenneth.
Oh. Paul, can I do a history check or something to try to see if I recognize or can think of what the name Cassadell means?
Sure. Give me a history check.
Please don't suck for once.
Can I do my own
17.
separate history check?
Sure. 17. Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
Poor Cam.
I don't. Hey, that's fine with me. I'm more of a, magic buff. People.
Alright, hold on.
I just meant because of the 3 roll.
It's been like my first bad roll of the night, so I can't really complain.
You know that this name is synonymous with undead, and there are rumors that this wizard has been dealing in necromantic magic for a long time, and going from cities to cities and rampaging and conquering. You've heard it in the whispers of your travels.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Flora's
Effie, you have no idea.
Flora's been thinking this over as she like ran after Kenneth and then like sort of stood there while Aza and Kenneth were talking, and she was distracted thinking about it as they were walking back and everything. And so when Aza asks what's in the cave, and she sees like Effie getting up and coming over, she's gonna go, I think it's a resource. Effie, I don't think we can kill it. I know you disagree, but it can be reasoned with. It can give us information, and if I can just rest for a while, I can charm the fuck out of it.
Then do as you are able.
Okay, cool. I am out of spells right now of that level. But how do spells matter? You choose to expend spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 3. So I can regain 1 if we do a short rest.
Havel will skirt around Effie and Aza, walk up to Kenneth, and kind of like poke him in the shoulder.
Oh, hey, Havel.
Kenneth not mad at Havel.
No, not at all. That was my own fault. Kenneth like gives like a sort of weak smile.
Havel not do bad.
No.
So I'm assuming you guys are probably taking a short rest since you're not really doing anything but just talking and figuring out what to do next.
Is it possible to do a long rest, y'all? I mean, like, we can watch them out the cave.
I'm
Make
okay with a
sure-
long rest. I don't sleep, and if we get a long rest, I get my strength back.
Yeah, but then we're leaving the town flooded overnight.
That's true.
It's
I
going to get
mean, the
worse.
flooding is a little bit less of a big issue than us dying going into something that we're not ready for.
Yeah, I'm all out of high level spells.
Where are we even going? What is our next point? To charm?
Effie.
I mean,
How did you find the magic in the first place?
Whenever I spoke to the plant, and it told of the water source of this area, if only we had come sooner.
can you talk to them again?
I was gonna say, can you make sure there's no other sources?
I cannot speak to plants until we have a long rest, because I need to change my spells.
Well, the wizard that we're dealing with, according to the guy in that cave, is a necromancer. He's been running around and rampaging over town, just killing everybody. So and now he definitely knows we're here because Minion saw us and reported about us, and we then dispelled his magic. So he knows exactly where we are, probably.
The evocation was probably some type of sight or something, or communication.
What necro smashy?
It means he controls dead people.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
What
do you
evil?
think that he will come for us if we stay here? I mean, it could be the best option if he knows where we are. Why not hide and get ready for them to come at us?
That's what I'm thinking. Plus, then we can watch over this resource and make sure he doesn't.
Come at me, bro.
I do not have a better idea.
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
I mean, if you're sure that there's no other sources of bad things, then we can just watch this cave.
I mean, if we're going to be in this area, we might as well continue to scout and see if we can find any others. But yes, we should generally stay in the area. I mean, it's only like midday. I mean, if we do like a weird like long rest, we're gonna like what be at like midnight searching. I don't know how that works.
That's true. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. All right. So. Ooh. Do I have? Damn it! I didn't prep it. Fuck. I was gonna do alarm, but. Oh wait, alarm's a ritual. Can I do rituals?
Yeah, take you 10 minutes.
I believe, yeah, it's like a blade singer is a subclass of wizard, isn't it?
I mean, yes,
I think so.
but do wizards just get ritual spellcasting?
Yes.
Oh, well, I
Pretty
guess
sure.
yeah, it's others who don't. Okay.
I'm trying to remember.
I do
I
believe
don't-
wizards just get it automatically.
I think it's everyone else who doesn't, or something.
Yes, you have ritual casting.
Sweet. Okay. So then, I'm going to cast alarm.
Okay. How far can you pop that up
Yes, I
and
can.
populate it, and I can figure out and draw you a 20-foot cube. All right, where are you? Draw me at the point where you want to, where the source of this. So it's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah. That's not
Okay.
quite 20 feet, but around. I
Alright,
want
okay.
to go around it.
Okay.
Just perimeter around this cave hole thing.
Cave hole. All right.
Asa, perhaps we could go and speak to animals together.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
No,
I
you're
just-
more into perhaps the land critters, but I think perhaps speaking to some aquatic creatures, we can ask them where the flow of water is emanating from.
I just need to spend 10 minutes playing kazoo because I need to do ritual speak with animals in case I need that last spell to subdue something bad.
Well, we can do the ritual together then. You know it? Perhaps we have different versions.
Well, I have assumed that we have different versions since you don't even have a kazoo.
Oh, yes, of
I can
course.
teach you
Kazoo,
the
bro.
I can teach you the way of the kazoo,
Kazoo duet confirmed.
Yeah.
and then you can teach me the way of non-kazoo magic. Doesn't sound as fun, but sure.
It's a very minor action, but all I'm just kind of thinking is like we can maybe like ask some fish or some other like froggies and stuff in the area.
I
Ask them
mean-
if they know anything.
It may seem and then during the ritual, I like randomly periodically stop and tell you stories about how I use speak with animals to solve problems, like in the middle.
Can
of
someone
the
help me?
ritual. Help you with
What's
what?
up?
I need someone to, yes, thank you. And all right, so we're good right there, right? 20 feet all the way around.
It's not exact, but close.
That's good enough.
I imagine 20-foot cube means 20 feet in every direction. So
Yeah.
the square I just drew with my ruler is 20 feet in every direction.
All right, cool. All right, so that is the alarm.
So basically, I'm telling you stories like I'm like, you know, it may seem minor, but one time I used to speak with animals and I talked to the stray cats and I found the source of the evil pies.
Wow, animals can be helpful.
I don't know much about fish and stuff, but if my past experience means anything, animals know more than people think. Also, they're just fun to talk to because you sound nuts when you're talking to the animals, but no one else understands. Like, when I was talking to that cat, I was like, rah, 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 and everyone was staring at me like I was crazy, but then it turns out that I saved the day because I found the source of the pie thing.
That is a thing that happened. There's no lie there.
Can confirm.
It's always fun when you look crazy, but it turns out you're being smart.
All right, so with this long rest, I'm going to need a. Oh, are you guys going to do a watch, or are you just
Hobble.
going to call?
I think we decided to look around beforehand because we want to end up finishing a long rest in the middle of the night. Since it's still midday, correct?
Yes, it's about 10 o'clock our time.
So
Right
I
now.
set up an alarm so that if the creature leaves this area, we'll know. Mainly I just.
Well, you'll know as long as you're within a mile, I think.
Well, either she can make it in her head or a noise, actually.
Yeah, I pretty much just set up an alarm that says anything that's not an animal, like anything that's alive that's not an animal.
Anything that's alive that's not
Okay.
an animal. Did that thing really
Yeah, it
look
says I can
alive?
designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. So
So
Okay,
don't
give me a second.
designate just alive things though, because that was
point.
not alive.
true. Beasts? Oh, animals? I don't know what an animal counts as. I think that counts as beasts.
Only
Like-
undead trigger it.
You know what? You could just
Birds
say
and
this.
badgers. No.
Creatures larger than 25 pounds or something,
Yeah.
like, not including us.
The skeleton
could-
creeps out one bone at a time.
Yeah, you can also. I think you can also specify creatures, and I do mean specify what creatures don't trigger it. For example,
Yeah, that's all you do. That's all I'm
You
saying.
can make it so all of us don't trigger it, and then say everything else that isn't undead triggers it.
Anything that's just not us or an animal.
Okay, anything that's. I'm just typing this.
Oh God,
Not the
we're
party.
fucked, guys.
So anything that's not
Yep, got
anything
it.
that's not an animal or us triggers the spell.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, I got it. All right. So watch. I need watch order.
Well, before we
No,
rest,
no.
we're going
Oh,
and
yes.
speaking to the fish and shit.
Okay, so you walk still in the aura of the alarm and cast. Who is casting? Flora? Effie?
Me and Effie are both
Oh,
doing
you.
Speak with Animals as a ritual.
Okay, so 10 minutes pass as you both chant the same thing almost in unison, and you
Except for I
see.
go up, and she goes down.
Oh, it's like perfect harmony. It actually sounds really awesome when you do that. So, you do see some fish. What would you like? In order, let's go with Aza quickly, and then Effie.
I figured we'd just have a conversation as a group, really. Be like,
Okay.
hey, my friend and I
Hello.
would like to talk to you.
Food?
Do you
We're-
know
Oh,
of
you first.
creatures that have disturbed your home, made it different than it was before? Where they are?
It conveys, yes, in a way that it conveys emotion of agreeing. Yes.
Are we just making awkward gulping sounds? Like.
Yes, exactly. He was like boop 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 boop.
This is the best.
It's like
so
Frog from Emperor's New Groove.
It says we may be able to perform them. May you take us to the where these creatures are?
The fish swims around in a circle, and then swims away downstream, down this way.
We didn't think this through.
I turn into the identical-looking fish and join their school.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
So much for tag teaming. Goodbye.
Are you
You
casting?
can still
a spell?
talk to me. You speak with animals.
This is true.
Hold on,
I'm a fish. Like, hey,
Cameron. Cameron, are you casting a spell to polymorph into a fish?
it's my wild shape.
Oh, your
I'm a
wild
druid.
shape? Okay. Alright, so with that,
Hey, Ada.
hold on, let me
This
just
is
type notes.
weird. She's just like, okay.
What just happened?
Effie and Aza talk to a fish, asking where the people that are causing the trouble. It swam around in a circle and then went downstream south, or west, and then Effie wild shaped into a fish and jumped in the water following it.
I'm
Okay, I just wanted to
hesitantly.
confirm.
I'm hesitantly following along on the shore while muttering to myself about what the fuck did I get myself into and why the hell am
Okay,
I
hold
still
on.
here?
Let me get a fish for you. Let's do this one. You be this fish.
It's so fun to swim.
It's so fun to swim.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
What do we do?
Okay, you should have control of that token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nifty.
Oh wait, let me put the
That's
name
mildly
bar on it.
horrifying.
Nifty.
There you go. Now you should be able to see your name.
They
Yeah.
called me the loudmouth bass.
All right. And this is a good point where we can stop it. So, not next week, but the week after that, we will come back and see what happens to our adventurers.
We're gonna get ourselves killed while everyone else is thinking
Oh,
it's
okay.
rest time.
No,
You
we're
really
just
think
gonna
Hovel-
get close and then
Oh.
run away and report back.
You really think Hovel's gonna let Asa just walk away?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what Hobble noticed.
Hovel sees all.
I wish I could turn you into a fish.
If
I
you could
would-
turn Hovel into a fish,
No, Asa.
get the polymorph spell.
She would probably murder you afterwards.
I don't have that, so
Do druids even get polymorph?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think so. Is it a higher level spell though? I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that polymorph is a druidic spell.
It is.
Polymorph is
Uh,
a
Wild.
4th level spell, and it is a druid spell.
Yeah, because I
yeah.
thought that
I thought so.
that was it polymorphed the brain into the snail.
But she was a bard.
Makes
I thought
sense.
she was I thought
No, it's a druid.
Oh, she was?
Symphonia.
Oh, I mixed up who it was for a minute. Sorry.
That is correct.
That's fine.
yes.
No, polymorph is one of the most versatile spells. It really shouldn't be 4th level.
Okay, so to answer your question, it is Elsun, the later part of the morning, so around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, we
I
have
just-
plenty of
I gotta put that in my notes. Put that in my notes. Okay. Okay, so let's do a round of good, bad, and plugs.
One moment, please.
Oh yeah, sure.
Around cave, plan to talk to Bone Pile for info.
Also, I'd like to point out while we're waiting that I remembered to restart the bot, which means the commands are working, which means you can
Woo!
do the shout out command stuffs.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Flora. I think good things that happened today were, hey, we finally got together to play, you guys. Our group has been plagued this past month with like all sorts of bad shit. Just bad days and bad timing and sick people, and it's just been really hard to get together, and I'm so glad that we did because I really, really needed this, and it's awesome to play with you guys again. So I'm really happy. Bad things because we haven't played in a while. We're still a little game and we can't hear each other, and stop it. Also, my cat won't leave me the fuck tonight. But that's it for me. I'm mostly just happy that we're back and doing this again. If you want to hang out with us during the week, you can find us at our Discord. Quite a few of you have already joined us there, and
Woo!
talk to you all. So come hang out with us, and we can chat there. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter. That says Virginia, but I need to make one that says just me. You can follow me on Twitter at WolfGirl86. I am usually just retweeting D&D stuff or whatever, and I'd love to talk to y'all. So that's me.
Cool.
Cameron?
All right. The good was I liked all the dynamics of everyone together. There was just good like grooviness between everyone. I liked how Floor and me were working in
Groovy.
unison perfectly for a moment, and then the second like it came to like kill versus like we were working together so seamlessly, and then we turned and somehow we're like had different opinions immediately. It was, but in a fun way. And the bad, yeah, we were a little more chatty, but I think we were just excited to be playing again. And can you post the Twitter link in the Twitch, or I can't do it.
Oh,
does
because
he have
you're
a
not a
command?
mod, the bot got you.
Oh
Yeah, you can follow me at Home
Oh,
Skillet
there it is.
Pro,
Nice.
and I pretty much talk about D&D and just random things of life. You know how everyone does Twitter nowadays. And yeah, that's it for me.
All them young, hip Twitter nerds. No, wait, that's not the right
Them
sentence.
damn youngsters.
Twitterers, that's what I meant to say, not Twitter nerds. Twitterers. All them
Yeah,
damn
dudes
hip,
Effie in a
young
barrel, you can find me.
Twitterers. Cool. Next.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Matt. I play Havel. I'm the big lovable idiot of the group. Goods and bads. Goods, yeah, I always miss this stream. Every time when we can't stream Seeds of Chaos or Christmas Drop, I'm just like, aw, that sucks. So yeah, I'm super glad that we all got to get together again. As for bads, yeah, I apologize for every now and again talking over people, and I think again I agree with Amanda. I think that's just us being out of practice. But otherwise, I think it was overall a pretty great session. As for plugs, if you want to watch more of me, I also play in a stream on Thursday nights at the same time as this one. On the channel play_4th. I think we're next week we're about to, or this week I guess, we're going to have what might be our last session of this story arc. Then we're going to go on a hiatus, and we will begin the next story arc a couple levels higher.
Ooh.
So, if you want to see the epic climax of the Unseelie Winter, I recommend you come over and check that out.
So, you know what's kind of funny though, is guess what season my Saturday group is. So you went from stopping playing in the Fae to going to a campaign that's in the Fae, and now the campaign that is the Saturday group is in the Winter Fae.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's strangely topical because what's going on right now is we're trying to stop an eternal winter that is slowly spreading and being brought on by the Unseelie Court and the Fae.
Nice.
So, problems. All right, Paul B, you're up.
Well, I enjoyed this nice session here. I thought we had a good run through facing off against Dragon. Although I think I probably should learn how to not burn through like all of my resources in one fight. Although I guess that does fit Kenneth's characterization there. I kind of like being able to sort of do a character moment with him running out there, but it didn't end up. It ended up being a little bit of a letdown with that. Although I did get some good interaction with Aza. The thing is, I was kind of hoping to be able to help investigate the cave. Other than that, I'm looking forward to when we shut off this flood and try to figure out exactly what they were trying to do with it. Yeah, I definitely echo the idea that it's nice to finally get back. I think that's about it for me. Weekums, I think you're up.
I do believe either Stone or Blue is up. I don't remember who goes
first, right? Because Blue always goes last.
Yeah, Blue always goes last. So Stone, you're up.
And you're muted.
Dang it. I just realized that. Thank you.
Yeah, I just noticed it's like I see mouth moving, but I hear nothing.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so hi, I'm Paul Stone. I'm the goofy DM screwing up and not pressing on mute. Good. I thought this was a great game of combat and roleplay. You guys did well in combat. It was tough because I almost took down Havel, which was interesting. Interesting tactics on trying to not attack the bones, but talk to it, and you guys got some information out of it, which I thought was clever. Bad, just technical stuff. It sucks that Matt's power went off, and
yeah,
that crap happens.
Yeah, that was because of the fact that we have a storm blowing through all day of like 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Oh damn!
Like that's been going on all damn day.
Damn. Other than that, just like they said earlier, talking over each other, but I understand we're a little rusty. That's okay. My plugs. Let me. Hold on. Aha. All right, so that's it. You can find me there. I tweet D&D stuff and stuff for Blue. I don't know what ticked Blue, but hopefully. Now on to the laughing hysterically Blue.
Blue, there's this wonderful thing. It's called breathing. You need to try it.
Was it the gal from
Breathe,
the
Blue, breathe. Sorry, someone cast Tasha's hideous laughter. Sorry.
She accidentally self-casted it on herself.
Yeah. Stop casting it.
We're not helping her. Let's say
Yeah, I
things that
know.
aren't funny.
Baseball.
Dogs and shelters need to be adopted.
Wait, now I'm just coming up with things you would think of when you don't want to get excited.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, baseball players.
Oh my god.
Baseball.
Oh my god. It was the stupidest thing. I literally just laughed because he said to come to see the epic climax. That's it.
Oh. Oh gosh.
I'm a child, okay? And then it made it worse that you kept acting like I wasn't laughing. So then I was like, just casual, nothing to see here. Do. It was really funny. Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Blue Dalek. If you don't know who I am, this is my channel. I run D&D every Sunday. I run Curse of Strahd every other week. This is Season of Chaos. Next week is Curse of Strahd. I run Curse of Strahd. Runs Season of Chaos. I ruined it by tripping over my own words here. If you want to see more of me, I'm sorry, but the only place you can really find me is where you can find everyone, aka the Discord, because I have a Twitter, but I never fucking use it. I don't even tweet when we start stream. The only thing I tweet is retweeting D&D stuff, 90% of the time of which is crit roll stuff, not anywhere relevant at all to this stream. So yeah, if you want to find me, that's where you'll find me. You'll also find me here every Sunday as well, regardless of what game we're playing, because if I'm not here, no one's here. Let's see, positives or negatives? Negatives, my fucking camera hates me. I swear to fucking God, one of these days, I'm gonna grab my camera when it freezes and smash it into the ground until it's a million pieces, because god damn it. God fucking damn it, this stupid camera. But other than that, let's see. I really enjoyed the roleplay opportunities, especially since Aza actually got to be the responsible one for once in her entire life. Oh my god. Oh, I helped someone, and then I took his hand it was trying to be like, like comforting a child type thing, so I was like responsible. Also, my other main thing is IRL me was responsible, and I remembered my features! Guys, I used my features! I'm pretty sure that's literally the first time I've ever used my fancy footwork, and it is a 3rd level archetype feature, so it's not like I just got it.
One.
So, I am so fucking happy about that. Also, I didn't have to go underwater, so I didn't have an anxiety attack. Yeah, that's all I can really think of right now. Yeah, I can't hear, the stream probably can't hear it. If they can, it's probably not well. They're talking about the music in the Roll20. Let's see. Oh, and I enjoyed the break a lot because I got to gossip about the Valentine's game, which was steamy. Oh, and the cat. That's another random plus. That fucking cat just screaming randomly in the middle of the game was the most amazing thing.
I'm sorry.
So yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say, so thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, especially the people who chat, but I appreciate lurkers too. Tune in next week around 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is about an hour later than this time was, because next week is Curse of Strahd. And as always, go on safely. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Awful wave.
Say bye, Sherlock. Oh.